Oh, we're in a cutscene. Hold on. So it just started, and Smet's in the corner.
Feige. Krypton. Today's the day. It all boils down to this. We dismantle corruption, one-way ticket to San Diego. You ready to do this? Then smash them. Yo, hola. You know what this is, don't you? This is showing you that I am everywhere. I just got in a little dungeon, and now I'm in your head. You were facing nobodies. But now, you're facing someone.
Kalanaski in the dungeon. And Smet's beating the hell out of that wall. If it was Smet's versus a wall in a fight, I'm betting on Smet's. I'll lie to y'all. Alright, so we got the intro starting. We're starting little names. Smet's face just popped up. Kalanaski's face. Cushing, Clark, Snyder, Draco. Hoping this is working for James's editing because that's going to be what's going to be fading in and out at the same time.
No, I only shot from Paris.
It's got cutscenes. We got Dagnino going. Let's go.
Walking around scratching your beard like Grizzly Adams.
We're getting a lot of Kaiser right now, and I'm stoked about it.
You know, my radar. Slow down. We got the manager book. One of us is going to run this league. Well, I'm fully aware. I plan on winning. My guy is so good. Well, I think I got the guy for the job. No offense, pal. Oh, no.
My girl's going to win this. It's good seeing you, Gucci. You just need anything support. Here's the thing. I get a chance to make Sam and him, look, Sam attention, make Emma do anything for a month. My girl, Janine, she's got this. So, fellas, you guys look great in your beards. Have a nice one. Bye-bye. My girl.
Jay giving the finger with the Thanos glove.
So this dungeon thing, you can run the sweatshop.
Might be one of my favorite things.
Tom, that's offensive. All right, John, manageable.
Just cutscenes galore on the beginning of this. Good lord.
We got the free-for-all belt. We control our own destiny if we want to play for the team. If you win this, you control everyone's destiny. Like a month, a lot of stuff you can do in a month. A lot of stuff that can be good for a horseman. I know you can do this. How you feel?
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling excited. I want to get in there.
Yeah.
Show everybody what I got. Take care of business.
Yeah.
Horseman business.
Yeah.
Run this thing for a month.
Let's do it.
By the way, you still feeling good?
Yeah.
Checking you. You still feeling
It's strangely enough, I am. Speaking of strange, hey, what's up, man?
What's up, boys?
Big
Yep. Dagnino and Ben. I heard him talking about him.
No, John. I'm not going to be able to be there today for your match, but I know you can handle it. I know you can. This is your day.
I appreciate that, Ben. I know we had our battles in the past, but I appreciate you supporting me there for you in Houston. I appreciate you coming here before you got to handle horseman business. I know Dan's got to handle horseman business as well.
Horseman business all day.
Oh, absolutely. With bells on. Look, champion, future champion, former two-time champion. This continues to grow.
It's kind of interesting. We actually aren't getting the singles defense side of Collision. Is that the first time it's happened? Do they usually defend all the belts? I feel like we usually do, right? Ben's a fucking traitor with that 5. I'm going to go ahead and say that right now. And that's saying it nicely. I haven't even started drinking yet, guys.
That's so exciting. We welcome a new face, new personality.
Think about seeing promos for the Schmoedown Manager Bowl. Let's see how it goes. Come on. Welcome. James, if you ever need to sit here and line up all the shots, it's literally right here in my glasses. If anybody's wondering where my screen is right now, I guess if we didn't need the editing, we could just go off right here. But you probably want to more stand for me. Oh, that's probably loud. Put it down, let me turn it down. The movie Trivia Schmoedown. Is it actually time yet? Are we actually going to do this? I feel like I've been in this room for... Yeah! Oh, that's a crazy applause. And somewhere in those applause is co-host James Spence, everybody. No, don't clap.
My baby Carrot himself, Mark Ellis.
I'm getting thirsty. I won't lie to you, I'm going to start drinking ahead of time.
Film, cinema, and talkies has all led to this moment. We don't watch movies to enjoy them. We watch them to know the most in a trivia competition. And what a competition we have.
It's been sitting there for a little bit. Not the best.
The collision, and I even posted it today on the Schmoedown Facebook group. I'm as excited for this one as I've been for any event that we have done.
I'm very excited about the manager ball, though. I don't know about you guys. The tag match is going to be sweet. The Intergeekdom match is going to be awesome. Rookie Bowl 2, Liz against Uyama is going to probably be pretty good. But I think there's going to be no match more entertaining than this manager bowl.
At 11 a.m.
Because the last couple of manager bowls have been stealing the shows at the pay-per-view, so I think that's going to be great.
Use the hashtags right now if you're watching and using Twitter. Make sure that you have
which hashtag are we doing?
3 and talk about
Schmoedown Collision 3. Hey, it's Danielle, everybody. Right as the show starts. Yeah, I hear you.
Can you hear me clear?
I hear you clear, loud and clear, friend. How you doing?
Good, good. I'm glad I was able to hop on time-ish.
You and me both. I've been talking to myself for probably about half an hour now, and I don't know how much of that's going to stay in the video. I hope a lot of it does, actually, because I had a good long chat. I'm playing a drinking game on this one. Are you playing it? How long are you going to be able to be on?
I should be able to be on for a little while. Hopefully the whole first manager match.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So,
I'm to hang.
perfect. Also, Danielle, it's the first time we've been on an episode together. What's
This
good?
is, yeah.
I'm
Awesome.
so stoked. So stoked we get to do it on Collision. I'm going to just be the host for the whole Collision. So people who aren't Dylan Camacho Podcast fans are going to have a real miserable time with this episodes. We're going to probably, I don't know if we're going to break it up or not. It might just be one really long one.
One really long episode. It's going to be fun, and Dylan's going to be on it the entire time. So
The entire time.
good job, my dude. I'm going to be coming in and out. I should be able to sit on as long as I can, but I do have some work to do and all of that good stuff, and I do not want to have on a blow dryer while we're watching this thing. So
Yeah, that would be slightly distracting, right? So if you probably haven't tuned in until this last part, so earlier in the episode I said that I'm just going to be playing drink along with all the competitor picks I have for the matches. So for the manager bowl, I got McWeenie because the family, of course. So anytime they get a question right, it's just going to be pounding drinks. So I'm going to see how long I can get through the collision before I just black out onto my keyboard.
all right. We're going to have a good time.
It's going to be a good day, Danielle.
All right, so before we get started, who are your picks? Who are your picks for today?
I've got McWeenie for the manager bowl, and then I got Smets for Intergeekdom, our boy Smets. I got Paul for the #1 contender match, and then I've got Shirewolves for taking back the belts.
Ooh.
I know, it's a hot take because I feel like our podcast is very, I don't know, I feel like our podcast is very anti-Clark Wolf or more Rachel Cushing, and not really all of us. I would say it's kind of more of the girls. I don't know, Danielle, you speak to that. I'm not going to speak for all you ladies on the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I know that a lot of the ladies on the podcast have had their ups and their downs with how the Shire Wolves are perceived in the league and how fan interactions go on with the competitors in the league and the difference between them. So we've had our ins and outs about it, but I've been a huge Clark fan for the entire time that I've been watching the Schmoedown. Clark Wolf has been my girl. So
Clark Wolf is definitely one of my favorites. Oh, we got a zipper cutscene. Hold on.
Maybe you'll see it. Listen, I need you to get out of your head. Bad things happen.
I have it on in my headphones.
Remember what happened at Arby's last weekend? Oh God, McWeenie, and like that's a table.
I just have it blasting right now. So
James is going to have fun with this.
right.
That's the Smasher. Prime time's off winning championships. I trust you now.
Yeah.
You have to realize if we win this match, we take over the league.
Get Zipper pumped.
Yeah.
Zipper's a sleeper. People sleeping on the Zip. I'm a fan of Zipper.
You ready to do this? Yeah, come on, let's go take this league over.
But I do have McWeeny still. I love Zip, but it's still gonna be McWeeny, I think.
All right, Mark, you see, look, I mean, all the managers getting their players.
So this first beer is just gonna be pre-gaming for the whole match, and then I'll probably have to get another beer to actually play along. This 12-pack's gonna go fast, Danielle.
Two, I believe, and you had.
And then it's just gonna be bourbon.
You should see my setup because I don't have a fridge here, so I just put ice inside of my sink right there. That's where my beer is.
You know, if it works, it works.
Yeah. It sounds like I'm a tad bit behind on your stream.
Uh-huh.
So reactions are going to be just a second off.
Okay.
That's right.
Let me see if I can pause it and then unpause it to see if it lines up.
There's our meeting. They all have representation of who's going to be doing it.
How's that sound?
To watch who was going to represent each manager. We found out from Kaiser that it was
I
going
don't
to
know where it is. Just go
be
live and it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's all the way to the live part.
Also, I thought that I didn't want people competing twice in the night. I thought that it
It's Christian talking about not wanting people to compete twice. Look at my dog over here just walking in the background. This little fluffy dog. Let me see if I can get him up here. Griff. Hey, buddy.
Strong player, and then it was nice to see where you look back where Ken and Grace are walking in.
Oh gosh, look at this guy. Oh, welcome, Griffin.
Action dog.
Oh, like Call the Action podcast, dog. He's my co-host on today, aren't you, buddy? Aren't you?
From, like you said, Mr. Burnett, who's coming off an epic win.
He's not about it. He's a big drama queen, but he's not a big camera star, I guess.
Battle of the minds it was. But then you have John Roca, the former.
So I definitely have Janine for the manager bowl. I think Janine has enough fire behind her right now that sneak around and she's gonna take it.
Oh yeah, Janine, super solid, criminally underrated as well. I wouldn't be surprised one bit if Janine took this whole match. I'd be stoked for that too. I love Janine. If Janine was in the family, which I think would be a great fit, I'd be voting for her over McWeeny right now. But it's the faction I want to go for right now, so that's what I'm doing. It was a hard call because I love Zipper too. I love Janine. But you gotta pick somebody, and it's gonna be family. Team
I
down.
really like Eric Zipper a whole bunch.
Oh yeah. James constantly shitting on Zipper, now at the collision with Zipper. I know. James is a monster, and somehow he's the one in person. He's gonna edit that out. Like I'm gonna be not in any of these videos for like the whole 6 times just for that comment, which will be hard because I'm here for the whole show.
The whole thing.
I love that Dragon Ball Z shirt that Jay has in that Inside Schmoedown interview.
Robert Meyer Burnett is the nicest person ever.
Oh God! Please hit the podcast with this while they're doing their warm up promos for going into the Manager Bowl. Talk about your time with Robert Meyer Burnett and Houston.
Their managers will be Jay Washington.
Sorry, the drama's too juicy, everybody. We were starting to go on track, but
Why are you doing this? Why are you letting this happen? I want Janine versus Countdown.
Danielle, when you were hanging out with Robert Meyer Burnett, did you get to wear the coat?
I did.
Yeah,
I absolutely did. It's very heavy.
very heavy. I would expect that.
Yeah.
It looks like it weighs like 60+ pounds or something like that, right?
Yeah, it was pretty heavy. I can't believe that he wears that during every single match and throughout the entire match.
Yeah,
Nuts.
pretty wild.
I love all of these promos and cutscenes. Everything that they've been doing production-wise has been so great. It's so much fun to watch.
No, yeah, this season has been spectacular with it. The one that sticks out was the Houston one with Ben and Andrew, the Still Dre, like little acoustic slowdown. Oh, so good.
Very good.
I forget which one Christian was just posting about, but I think he said the IG match promo was supposed to be like absolute fire.
Nice. For this match, for this one?
Yeah, for Collision at the Smets and Kalinowski match. I don't know about this one. I think this one's still pretty good so far. It's just kind of giving all the cutscenes leading up to it, which is good though because some people, like if my wife ever sits here and watches this episode and was like, what the hell is Dylan talking about? She'll watch this and be like, oh, great, now she's got all the cutscenes that lead up into the episode. So I'm glad that they're doing that for all the big pay-per-views on that.
Yeah.
It does feel like it extends the time for a long time, but I'm sure they probably need that for all the setup and everything. That's something we can probably ask James when he gets back.
Ooh, that's right. James is at the collision right now watching.
Inside Agent, he was saying that he's already got a bunch of matches spoiled.
Oh, yeah.
I never think about that downside to being there all the time, but I'm telling him not to spoil it unless absolutely necessary, and that's only to us. For anybody watching, we're not going to. We will never spoil a match here if we can help it, or at least if we remember not to. That's Ben and Andrew's job. They're spoiling matches all the time. It's like they never get that timeline right.
Good times in the Action Army chats.
Yeah. All right, we got promos going for the Manji Ball now. They're in there. Let's see what this is.
We're champions. We know how to win. We know how to smash, and it's on.
We've got Stacey Howard representing corruption. Whatever's next, we're gonna keep down.
Watch Stacey Howard just steal this whole match, though, too.
She's in there.
I would love that.
I low-key think that'd be super sweet.
Yeah.
I would hate for corruption to be the ones that be running stuff again. But I don't know. Like, I'm pretty happy with anybody winning in this match. Actually, scratch that. Except Roka. Screw you, Roka.
Yeah.
If you watch this show, boo.
Boo Roka all the time.
I know. Boo that man.
Yeah.
Roka representing Tom Dagnino.
Daniel, hold down the fort for a second. I'm gonna go grab another beer.
Everything's fast enough there.
Alrighty.
What are you the guy? Y'all need to be afraid.
Well, it's a shame that I can't have the action pup right here. There he is. Hey, buddy. He doesn't want to host.
Absolutely, horseman. Come on. Don't worry about some old cowboy.
Hey, Greg. I love that dog. Oh, look at these sweet side-by-side promos with them coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, turn that down a little bit.
Who's going to be running the league for a full month? Mark, we are getting ready to go here. Let's get to the tail of the tape.
Let's do it.
All right, tail of tape, everybody. Let's do this.
Zipper, what is the strength for Mr. Zipper?
Eric Zipper, very good at MCU movies, and he's a big fan of Billy Zane's 1996 classic, The Phantom.
Daniel, what are you drinking?
I am drinking Crawford Bach by Carbach.
Stacey Howard.
I've never had it. What's it like? Is it hot?
It is, what is it? Well, I mean, obviously it's a Bach, but so the really cool thing about the name Crawford Bach is inside of the Minute Maid Stadium where the Houston Astros play, there is a small section that is called the Crawford Boxes. And I don't know the full history about it. I only know that teeny tiny information about it.
Right.
It's where all the home runs go.
Ah, well, that's pretty dope. All right.
Yeah, Carbach is a Houston brewery.
So I guess you could say that that drink is a real home run.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
Crawford Box, sponsor us. Call to Action Podcast.
Carbach, let's go.
Sponsored by Blue Apron. They sponsor everybody. I would love to get sponsored by Blue Apron. Let them send some shit to us.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Wouldn't be mad. Who's singing first? Who we getting?
representing the Dungeon.
Zipper coming out to M? Hell yeah.
He is Eric Seaman.
Let me bump that real quick. There's our boy Oyama, baby Paul.
Woo!
I'm waiting to hear if I hear James screaming baby Paul.
All of my streams are behind on yours.
And his opponent.
There we go.
Representing Corruption and Grace Hancock and Ken Knapsack.
She is sassy, Stacy
Howard. Oh, look at that new nose piercer. Looking like a snack, Stacy.
I love these. It's so good. Woo!
Speaking of snack, Knapsack just stuffing his face. Look.
Why are they all eating?
I don't know. Everybody was being Brad Pitt in the movie.
Kaiser's popcorn. Oh my goodness.
Enough is enough. Between the two. Enough. Get out of each other's meetings. Both out of the arena. Out for you got your match next. Out. What are you talking about? Out. Get out, or you're not playing the next match. Get out. Get out. Both of you guys out. Smets and Kalinowski out. Smets and Kalinowski out, or you're out of the damn thing. How about that? Get out.
Damn.
Both of y'all are out of there, bud.
Yeah, flexing his muscle early. We got to get this thing going. Look at that. Smets and Kalinowski out.
Smets and Kalinowski not waiting for their match.
Their opponent. Representing.
Mama, already. The match hasn't even started.
I know, I love it.
Cheers, Jenny.
All the entrance music choices today, on point. Hell yeah, look at that dope-ass movie.
Soundtrack after the end of it. A Schmoedown soundtrack.
Yeah, I know. Let's just.
Woo, Janine!
You're looking like fire with that hair. Look at that literal
Does she
boombox.
have the rings? Does she have? Yeah!
Jay. Oh my god. This is great. And you have Stacy.
Radio Janine.
Problems in the past. Is that a real?
I love that Zipper's just eating popcorn right now too, like just in the back.
And their opponent. Representing the family.
All right, I'm gonna finish this beer just for Drew's entrance right now. Bottoms up, Danielle.
Team's champion, the Godfather, Drew McWhooter.
Yeah.
I'm a lady. Woo! I love it.
I love Robert Winner.
And finally,
It's just Roka's last entrance, whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna mute the stream for right now while Roka's doing his intro. Danielle, how's work? Danielle, how's work?
Oh, work is fine.
Yeah?
I'm listening. I'm trying to listen.
No, I know it's hard. Trying to balance actually watching and then actually doing commentary. I'm like,
But honestly, like this part, it doesn't matter. Like,
right, it's Roka's entrance, guys. Like, that's why I literally just cut it off. I was like, I'll see how Danielle's doing.
I'm okay. I'm fine with this. This is the Lord.
I want to see him get KO'd. I want to see him
Man. That goblet. Ugh.
you're ready. Yeah, Grace.
My disc.
God,
This is a great family photo.
that whole wide shot of everybody in there is packed.
All right, you asked
I'd just like to say it's an honor to be here with three of the greatest managers ever to perform in the Schmoedown: Tom Dagnino, Bobby Gucci, and Bob Finstock. It's going to be real fun when I put you into retirement.
Oh, all right. Well, listen.
What is this? Why is this happening?
I just got the Bobby Gucci.
Yeah.
3 round rules here. Mark, how does round number 1? How do those rules work? In round number 1, the field of competitors.
Ooh,
Here, 8
there's a fancy new graphic for round 1 for the collision.
Trivia Schmoedown Galaxy. Each question is worth 1 point. As soon as we ask the question, you have about 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer. Once we address you by name, please show what you wrote on your whiteboard to your camera at the same time you verbalize your attempt into.
Okay, I'm going to step away for a bit. I shall return.
All right, I'll hold the fort down.
For missing a question, I'll remind each competitor you have 3 usages.
All right, we gotta finish this, guys. This is the last one before we
question. You want to repeat it? You want to buy yourself some time?
switch over to the match.
A JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge to use at any time or the 3-round match, which I pray we do not have. All right, so with that, we start with every zipper. Are you ready to go?
One down.
Stacy.
Yeah.
Janine.
Ready.
Drew. John.
Let's do this.
Then let's get
Get ready to Schmoedown. Woo! All right, Drew.
Question number 1.
Take me home, buddy.
Action adventure. Action adventure. Who plays John Connor in 2009's Terminator Salvation? I see.
I'm not going to be playing along for everybody at home. I might play along with the Inner Geekdom one,
Who's the guy?
but I'm just don't feel like showing you how bad I am at movie trivia. That's why I watch them.
4, 3, 2, 1. Didn't have it. Stacy.
Christian Bale. Also,
Yes.
can I get a new marker, please?
Yes, you can get a new marker for sure. Christian Bale. Janine.
Christian Bale.
Yes, Drew. And
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
And Roga had it. So
One for McLean.
I'm thinking of Terminator Genesis.
Ooh, I bought a whiteboard.
let's get Alex Marzoni.
I didn't want to play along to the regular movie trivia because I'm that terrible at it. I was like, I'll play along to Inner Geekdom and look real bad at Inner Geekdom instead.
That one stinks too, Alex. All right. Alex Marzoni no longer has a single coming out next week. How's that one? Does that work?
Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh,
All right,
it
that
doesn't.
one.
Sorry.
All right, number 2. Back to
Marker
back
gate.
markers that are very
Sabotaging
simple.
Stacy off the bat.
Yes.
What's
Your
that?
second question comes in the world of new releases.
I'm just going to keep this
New releases.
here,
Your question.
with me.
Name either the female lead or the male lead in the 2019 romantic comedy Isn't It Romantic? Isn't it romantic?
Isn't it romantic? The
Yeah,
leads.
they both have individualized beverages. I'm not sure what is in Roka's chalice. It looks like a Guinness 5. 4.
I wish.
Do you know any of the leads, Daniel?
1.
I don't.
Rebel Wilson, and I don't know who the other one is. I can't think of who the other one is.
Hmm.
And
Someone else. Rebel Wilson.
and Zipper. Rebel Wilson.
Everybody only knows Rebel Wilson, so that's the only one that matters.
Why can't I think of who the other one is?
Yeah. Here's what you
Sorry about that. All right, next question. Here we go. Dramas.
drama.
Tom Cruise's character says his final goodbye to which dying member in the film Magnolia? We just need the relation, not the character name.
Hmm.
I don't watch a lot of this.
Daughter?
Tom Cruise. Hey, come on, you don't have to think Tom
Ah.
5,
4, 3, 2.
1.
One.
Janine.
His father?
That's correct.
Damn.
That's right. And John.
Father.
I'm just now getting to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Jason Robards.
Stacy.
His father.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Next question. They all got it. All right. Next question is in the world of movie release. And your question. The films Basic Instinct, The Crying Game, and Alien 3 all came out in what year?
I actually kind of enjoy the slight difference in our time when you're watching because I'll laugh at something. And then 4 seconds later, we'll be like, I got it.
Yeah, our time is 7 seconds off.
We
Right.
start with John. With Drew McQueen.
I believe that would be the year 1993.
That's incorrect.
Oh.
John.
92.
That's correct. Yeah. Zipper.
92.
Yes. Stacy.
Uh-oh. Stream's messing up. I got the loading wheel of death.
92.
92.
Wow. Look at that now.
Quit.
Up by getting that correct. That's big. All right, next question here is
McQueen missing a point.
fantasy sci-fi. Which actor from TV's Friends played Major Don West in 1998's Lost in Space? We'll have 3 perfect rounds going so far. Jason Howard,
It's Matt LeBlanc.
I was going to say Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry's the only one who actually did really
3,
anything acting-wise for a while.
1. John Roca.
He was in a movie with Selma Hayek called
Correct.
Fools Rush In. That is one of my favorite movies ever.
Janine.
Matt LeBlanc.
Good for Joey.
Oh, got it right.
But Lost in Space is really good. That Lost in Space, I actually really liked it as a kid.
All right, your next category comes in my favorite. That would be comedies. I know. Yeah, I'm the only one that doesn't laugh. Your question in the world of yuck yuck movies. In The Hangover, The protagonists find a tiger in their hotel room, which belonged to whom?
Mike Tyson.
Mike
Everyone. Yeah. I think the lag might have caught us up, actually.
What?
I think the lag might have caught us up because the difference between me getting a question and you, like, nodding along is pretty close now.
Hands down, zip. Mike Tyson. Yes.
I also figured that would be what the answer was.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson. And John.
Mike Tyson.
Iron Mike Tyson.
Stacey
Mike Tyson's a monster.
England
And so is Greer McWeeny.
Games here to get to number 7, and that's far.
Crushing these beers. I should have grabbed 2.
Who stars as Johnny Smith, a man who awakens from a coma to find he has psychic abilities in David Cronenberg's The Dead Zone.
This is a good match so far. 5-6-6, 5-6-6, 5-6. It's close.
You know, I don't watch a lot of David Cronenberg movies. I should, but body horror just is not my thing. I watched The Fly when I was a kid, and
It's incorrect. Janine, you have it, Drew. The ice is gonna break. Christopher Walken. Yes, and John.
Christopher Walken with Drew.
Christopher Walken. John Roque is still perfect, and then Eric Zipper.
Christopher Walken.
Eric Zipper has it. So Zipper has
Get it, Zip!
Everyone is tied up except John Roca. Unbelievable here. Roca can get a perfect
oh
round.
my god.
Don't get Roca. Perfect round.
And everyone else on the stage, your last category.
Everybody, hair check real quick.
I know. That's what I'm looking at.
I'm throwing my hand on a computer. Your question.
Looking good.
What animated film has named by the name of Esmeralda, Phoebus, Frollo, Victor, Hugo, and
The
Lugard?
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah,
The name.
Esmeralda was the one giveaway on that.
This film has an ensemble cast.
That will be on the Disney match, hopefully coming up on the Call to Action podcast.
Yes, when our dear sweet Alex comes back from
Yeah.
her wedding vacay, hopefully we'll get that set up soon.
Mm-hmm.
You know I want in on it.
I think you are correct. And John Roca for the perfect round. Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Drew McWeeny.
Eric Zipper.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yes, Stacy.
Cinderella Eldorado.
No, Stacy missed. And Janine.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
All right.
Ooh!
Stacy with 6 points, bring up the rear, but all competitors having a very nice round number 1, and now John Roca, because he got the Hunchback of Notre Dame right, is now going to be asked a bonus question. This is
Here, let's have a universal groan for John Roca. Perfect driving.
My eyes can never roll that far to the back of my head
Right.
watching him compete.
Okay, all right. You can't, the manager can't challenge. The manager may not challenge. No. All right, so here we go. Here's the bonus question.
What were they trying to challenge?
Here's the bonus question.
I don't know. I think it might have been Stacy's points.
2008 film was Angelina Jolie directed by Clint Eastwood. I believe the outlaw has fallen asleep.
I only keep thinking Wanted, and I know Clint Eastwood didn't direct.
Yeah.
Oh, that is incorrect. That is incorrect. It's just
I hate John Roca.
it's just Changeling. Just Changeling. It's not such.
They got it with the technicality.
Only because it's just a one-word, two-word answer. Yes. Yes, that's correct. All right, so with that.
Good rolling. I love the consistency there.
Has 7. Howard has 6, and Zipper has 7. This is a battle mark.
This is a close match. They all did super well that first round.
Everyone did, yeah.
Nicely in round
Yeah.
number 2. This is the wheel
Man.
of fate, Dune, and competitor is going to get a spin.
I'm gonna go grab another beer while they're doing this little cameo part real quick.
Thank you, lady.
So I have a theory about
Category
most
will have
older players in the Schmoedown. I think
competitor.
they could get caught up in technicalities, like how John Roca. I'm realizing that I'm lagging a whole bunch. Is my stream coming in okay?
Yeah, I'm still hearing you fine.
Okay. So I feel like a lot of older players might get caught up in the technicalities of the game because they've played it for so long. Their mentality is a little bit more lax. So something like that, I feel like is a potential threat to veteran players because the rules have been so strict lately.
I would agree. I think that's a pretty strong mindset because we've seen most of the controversies go around Roca, who's been around since like the dawn of time. So, and in that point, I can't really blame them too much because they've been playing a game for so long. It's like we've always been playing it this way. And then now they start getting stricter on rules and rules.
I'll defer.
You're gonna defer, so that would be, because I'm the seventh man next to you, would you like to go first or second?
I will say.
You're gonna go second, all right, so now we defer to Janine. You're gonna also defer.
If anybody would like
Defer all around the world.
And then Stacy will have to spin.
Feeling the love, Debbie.
Stacy will spin from the wheel and not the peg. There we go.
Not the pegs.
No.
Howard, you know she's.
Oh, she's grabbing a peg! She's grabbing a peg!
Oh, she grabbed the peg.
Grabbing that peg.
Do not grab the pegs, please. And there is the spin. Looking for the man of
She did it anyway.
This could be
Uh-oh.
someone's joy.
Uh-oh.
Even better.
Oh.
Our legs.
That's crazy that they put the spinners and opponent's choice right next to each other now too.
Right next to each other.
Every competitor's going to try to grab the peg against our best.
Remember when they played against each other one-on-one, Janine, that she was aiming for, but Janine got rom-coms last time, but this time,
Woo!
Stacey, all right, Stacey, you can get 3 questions. Remember,
I made a bold pick early on that this is going to be one of the most entertaining matches of the whole collision.
Here we go. Stacey, question number 1. The Beautician and the Beast star these 2 actors as the romantic leads.
Fran Drescher and what's it?
Yes.
It's Pierce Brosnan.
Fran Drescher and
5, 4, 3, 2.
repeat the question.
Someone who looks just like Pierce Brosnan.
Beautician and the Beast star these 2 actors as the romantic leads.
I hate that she already gave away one answer before dropping the repeat because she just gave everybody else one answer.
5, 4.
Yeah, I never really thought about it like that. Yeah, if they didn't know it before.
You know,
Right.
Need each competitor to write down both.
all right.
This is gonna be a big steal across the board.
Steal.
Fran Drescher and Raul Julia.
It's incorrect. For the 2-point steal, Janine.
Fran Drescher and Timothy Dalton.
That's correct. And then
Fran Drescher and Timothy
Drew
Dalton.
also got it. And Roca.
Fran Drescher and Timothy Dalton.
Our boy Drew.
So that is a big, epic steal for both the Machine, McQueenie, and Roca as we get into the second
Timothy Dalton.
rom-coms. In Notting Hill, Will claims his wife left him for a man who looks like which Hollywood heavyweight actor?
James Dean.
I've never seen Notting Hill.
I've never watched it either, but I feel like it's an older movie and James Dean would be great.
That's incorrect again.
Robert.
For the steal here, Zipper.
Brad Pitt.
Incorrect. Janine.
Brad Pitt.
Incorrect.
I do not have it.
And John.
God damn it, Brad Pitt.
We're looking for Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
This one. Who starred as Joan Wilder in Robert Zemeckis' Romancing the Stone?
A gas.
Because of that gas, I'm going to read it again.
Kathleen Turner.
Correct.
Didn't need it.
All right, didn't need it.
That gas.
Gets it there, but she needs some steals here too because now it is going to go to Zipper. Excuse me. Roca, do you want to defer?
I'll defer.
We're going to defer again, and we defer to McQueenie. Going to defer, and then Janine, would you like to defer?
I'll defer.
And then Zipper's going to go.
I'd also like to defer.
You can't do it this time. But the difference is that you spin from the pegs. I'm going to break your thumbs. All right. There we go.
Thumbs will be broken over any further peg spins.
Good old Kaiser.
Oh boy.
He's gonna need. They're looking for a big spin in MCU here.
Huh?
That's better choice too.
Huh?
Julia Roberts. Nope. Action adventure. Action adventure. What are they gonna do? Is he gonna try this?
If you're feeling it, Zip,
then he's gonna be kind of light.
If he knows,
He's gonna take it.
it's take an action adventure.
know that you
Ooh, fancy.
competitor could spin that, maybe you get a steal. So, Eric, I'll be administering your 3
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
world of action/adventure. Your first question for 2 points. Who directed Russell Crowe in the 2003 historical epic Master and Commander?
Peter Weir.
Far side of the world it is, in fact, Peter Weir.
Get it, Zip?
Right up top.
Ask all competitors to please let me finish the question, A, because my voice is beautiful.
I didn't know you were going to say the subtitle.
Really helps the podcast. All right. Your next question for 2 more points. Who played the Dragon Emperor in the Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor?
Jet Li.
That was a great pacing there. You waited a full second, and you got the question right.
And he finds himself now. He finds himself
Zip in the lead.
Is that movie a part of the Brendan Fraser Mummy franchise?
I think it is. I think it's part of like the Brendan. I don't know if he's actually even in that movie. That might be like
On air. Who plays convict?
I
after.
need to know more about this movie.
Yeah. Because I love Jet Li. I'll watch anything with Jet Li.
Come on, Zip.
Come on, Zip.
Multiple choice. Is it A, Kelly Williamson, B, Ving Rhames, C, Dave Chappelle, or D, Danny Trejo?
I didn't hear the question, so Dave Chappelle.
Kelly Williamson.
That is incorrect. So I'm going to give the 4 remaining competitors your multiple choice options again with steal. Is it A, McKelty Williamson, B, Ving Rhames, C, Dave Chappelle, or D, Danny Trejo?
All right, we're going to start here with Stacy.
Bing Rhames.
Correct. 1 point. Janine.
Bing Rhames.
Yes. And
Oh.
Drew.
We had to write the name and not the.
Okay, bear me.
Correct. Either one.
Okay.
That's fine. That's correct. And Roka.
Bing Rhames.
Yes.
There it is.
Drew McLean with the letter.
Albert Zipper. Albert Zipper. He finds himself tied with Roka, who has not spun yet, but now we're going.
I bet he defers.
Yes, Roka, you'd like to defer.
I will defer.
Still deferring. Going to defer now to McLeany.
I'll take it.
Gonna take it. From the wheel.
Drew McLean, everybody.
And here we go.
About to spin that wheel.
All 5 competitors realize
He's been crushing those spins for a long time. Let's see spinner's choice again.
That's a good spin, Chris. So you and I are going to have to kill a lot of time
Spin
standing.
me right round.
Probably trying to do it. He wants to see.
Alright, come on. Come on.
Well, we're in range of another spinner's choice.
New releases.
Release.
Not a bad category. Now even one
Yeah.
more.
Spin again, Drew.
Drew releases a lot of movies.
New releases. I mean, known for his classics, so it'd be weird for him to pick new releases. It's not that he probably wouldn't do good, but if he knows these old movies, that's the ones he should go with.
Against the zipper strategy.
There's a lot of good old movies.
Yeah.
Drew going for that one that he knows he can ace.
Oh, not opponent's choice. Not opponent's choice. Oh, spinners, spinners, spinners! Yeah!
Yes.
And here we go. Always the 1980s.
Going to 80s, and it is a fight here, Mark. All right, so I'm going to start with the 80s. We're going to get.
You're going to have to ask Tom Dagnino to exit the stage thing.
All right, here you go.
So jacked for this right now.
Realm of
Let's do this.
Here's your first one. In Gremlins, what is the name of the struggling inventor who purchased a Mogwai for his son's Christmas present? The first name is all we need.
Oh, it's Peltzer. It's oh god. Randall Peltzer?
That is correct.
Woo!
2 points.
I don't know how Tom
Woo!
It's in the gray matter somewhere.
All right, here's your second question. Drew, here's your second question. Who directed the 1988 film Heathers?
Oh, Michael Landon.
Yes. All right.
Thank you, Drew.
Michael Landon.
And your last question. Your last question. In Back to the Future, what was the first thing that Marty tried to order at? Excuse me. What was the first thing Marty tried to order to drink at the dinner in
The diner.
1955? The diner. The
One
diner.
end is
I'm
diner.
reading the whole thing again. In Back to the Future, what was the first thing Marty tried to order to drink at the diner?
Would that be a Pepsi free?
Correct.
Correct. For the steal.
Ugh.
Steal.
Write down your best attempt at an answer.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was Pepsi something.
I wonder if Brad Gilmore knows this answer.
4,
Maybe.
3, 2, 1. We start with Zipper.
Diet Pepsi?
No. Stacy.
Pepsi Clear.
No. Janine.
Pepsi.
No. And Roka didn't have it. Looking for Tab. Tab. A big opportunity to steal from
How are you supposed to get
Wow.
a tab if you order something?
I think they all said Pepsi because he said Pepsi, so they were just trying to find a variation of it
Yeah, I think that they were.
right on his coattails.
They're like, it had to be kind of right. Maybe it was just the variation was wrong.
Look at them holding each other.
It really did look like this.
It was very intimate holding.
Like that. I'm gonna defer.
You're gonna defer. All right, Janine. Here comes Janine.
Get it, Janine.
Okay,
Get.
There's a lot of yeah.
Really, I've realized as long as just Roka.
Ooh, good spin.
Danielle, when your phone goes off, it gives me a heart attack. I want you to know.
It's because it's on my laptop and it.
Right.
What?
Oh shit. Again?
It could be.
Oh!
Everyone would be crying foul.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right, here we go. What are we going with?
All right, who is in
The MCU. The MCU.
Ooh, Janine.
One but me gets through choice, I swear.
Don't worry, Zip. Don't
All
worry.
right, 3 questions.
That's interesting.
Right?
And your first question. In Spider-Man Homecoming, when the Chitauri grenade explodes, what famous DC landmark does Peter have to save his friends from?
Washington Monument?
The Washington Monument.
2 points.
Hell yeah.
Good job, Janine.
It is the Washington Monument. All right, Janine, next question. And we'll leave it to you. What actress played Vanity Fair reporter Christine Everhart in Iron Man and Iron Man 2? What? Did you say it again? Yeah. Please let me finish the question because, again, you can't deny the world these fights. We got the point.
Oh my.
There it is.
All right. And your last question. In the world of the MCU, on what planet did Star-Lord obtain the orb before he is attacked by Korak in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Ooh.
I can provide that. Is it A, Terma, B, Morag, C, Bearhurt,
Morag.
D, Rhea?
Correct.
1 point.
Wow,
Janine.
Janine the Machine takes the lead with that one. What a back and forth battle we have had
That's how
here
you take
too.
advantage of the spinner's choice.
Wow, Janine the Machine, good choice there with MCU. It is now 15-14, tied at 11 with Roka and Zimmer, Howard with 9, and Roka with the.
Woo!
All right, here comes Rob West.
This match is tight.
Opponent's choice.
Yeah,
Opponent's choice. Opponent's choice.
Look at that wheel. There's a lot of other things that could be considered in a John Roca wheelhouse on there.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
3 countries
If it gets a-
covered in one category.
No, it's not. It's not.
And it looks like it could be
No.
action adventure.
Respin.
You'll have 2 free spins. You'll have 2 free spins. Yeah, because
So, do you listen to the Schmoedown rundown
Yeah, I watched the one that they talked about for the collision coming in.
for the what?
They just did a collision episode, kind of doing.
Yeah. Did you listen to the episode before that where they were talking? They were talking about the wheel and choosing to go first when you're in like a 4-way or anything like that because the categories get smaller. Like it just it lessens the categories that you have. Like he can't spin on 80s. Like he's had to spin twice because he's landed on categories that have fucking Roka.
Right.
He just moved it to
I
Western.
think it's a valid point that they brought up with that though too, because it's like, all right, well, if there's a couple you want on it, you better grab it because you have. It's not just 2 people. I mean, those categories get eaten up. So,
Right.
like, John is still technically on his first spin, as a 3rd spin right now.
Yep.
Oh man,
It's coming up on Spielberg.
Spielberg.
What movie's gonna take?
All right.
You have one more spin.
Oh, dear God.
Dagnino back up there again.
The announcers wanted to keep Steven Spielberg movies, but it does appear that they're having it.
I wish I could pull off Pink.
It's as
You know what, Dylan? I bet you can.
I don't know.
it's-
I don't know.
We don't know who's
I'm gonna
advising
try
us,
it.
Babyface, sponsor us. Send Dylan a tea.
All right.
There we go, everybody. Heard it here first at the sponsored by
All right.
Pink Teas.
Questions in Spielberg. All right. Prior to 2018's Ready Player One, John Williams provided the score for all of Spielberg's films except for two of them: The Color Purple and which other?
We have to kick all the men.
No idea. The Post. Or was that 2018? That was 2018.
I mean, multiple
There you go. There you go.
Sorry.
A, the VFW. B, 1941. C, Bridge of Spies. D, Amistad.
I don't know. Bridge of Spies.
That's correct for 1 point.
Boo.
More you work, the luckier you get.
All right. Question. Watch. There are children.
I apologize.
Question 2.
I hope that was James yelling at John.
Jack and Maggie are the names of a couple of kids in which Spielberg movie?
You keep going lower in volume, and I can't hear you.
Jack and Maggie are the names of a couple of kids in what Spielberg movie?
Home run, Jack. Run home, Jack.
Oh, Hook. Yeah, love that.
The stars are all my friends.
3. Is it A, Hook? B, Jurassic Park? C, E.T.? D, AI, artificial intelligence?
Totally would have missed that until you started singing the Run Home Jack part. Danielle, if we ever go Schmoedown, you're my partner. Call it here first.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. But I'm going to be terrible. You will carry me in all of these matches. I hope you will.
We'll be terrible together.
I can get on board with that. To the Call to Action tag team.
Who plays Secretary of Defense Robert McNamara in Spielberg's The Post?
I never watched The Post, so I'm just
I
going to
didn't
go.
either. Whoopsie.
Who was in it? Meryl Streep and
5, 4, 3.
Oh my god, I thought my stream froze.
B, Bob Odenkirk. C, Hector Reese.
No, they're just sitting there like statues right now.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Bruce Greenwood?
Correct for 1 more point.
There it is.
What a way to navigate.
You go ahead and keep thrusting, King Horse. You go.
Broken yelling at Jay Washington on the sideline.
You keep having sex with that air, Jay Washington.
We need a JT rule to get this clown off.
James is gonna have to give us the scoop back there.
Jay Washington right now. All right, here we go. Here is the score at the moment. Janine the Machine. In the
Janine
lead,
on top.
15 points.
Hell yeah.
Drew McQueenie and John Roca tied in second place with 14. Eric Zipper. Number had 11 points, and Stacey Howard 9 points. So Martin, round number 3. How's it go?
Round number 3. For the managers, I'll remind you, your antics are not on camera and will not be memorialized. For the competitors, in round number 3, each competitor is going to give us a series.
All right, Danielle. Last chance to sit here and change your competitor.
These numbers may range from 1
It's
however you may not.
yeah, Janine's a solid bet, being in the lead right now. So
I think she's doing all right. I think she's doing okay.
I will say, notoriously, I remember round 3 being the hardest for Janine. I think this is where she usually performs the poorest. So I'm hoping that she clutches it out.
Round number 3, because we go from
I
Again,
didn't hear a single word he said.
back place when we get.
I was saying that round 3 is notoriously like her worst round. So I'm hoping that she clutches it out on this one.
Same. I hope so.
6-9, then we go to the higher rank, John Roca.
17 to 2.
10. 16. 20.
11, 14, and 17.
14 and 17. Now we go to Eric Zipper.
18, 5, and
3. And then we finish up with Stacey Howard.
7, 12, and 13.
Sorry.
We all got different numbers on the first.
God damn.
In the history of this mode, God was all we can
All right, and as far as the will go, only Stacey Howard has used 1 Stacey left, everyone else has 3 left. Start with Stacey Howard. Stacey Howard has to.
It's on Stacy. Let's go. I'll drink a little bit while I'm waiting for McWeenie to answer.
Category number 7. Here we go. Category
2
number
points, Stacy.
Here you go, Stacey. Category number 7. You chose.
I'll just say
Thank
she
you.
chose comedy, Stacy. I'll be asking your question. for
Chose
2
comedy.
points, and this would get you tied with Mr. Zipper sitting to your right. Your question: in Blockers, who plays Kayla's overprotective and
John Cena.
father, Mitchell Mans?
John Cena?
2 points.
All right.
She pulled David with Zipper, so we're going to move to Eric Zipper for his 2-point question. And Eric, you chose your lucky number for your 2-pointer was number 18. And for 2 points, that corresponds to the category of romance. Didn't say comedy. This is straight, good old-fashioned heartbreak romance. And for 2 points, your question: what actress does Adam Sandler need to get Vince to fall in love with him every day in 50 First Dates?
Drew Barrymore.
2 points and Zipper back to
Get it, Zip.
solo possession of 4th place. So Stacey, we're going to bank it on back to you, and you get your 3-point question. And you selected for your lucky 3-pointer 12. The number 12. Thank you for joining us.
You're
once
welcome.
again, Chris.
I finally found it.
He may be a dad, folks. When it comes to technology, he is a great grandfather.
Looks like a maze. Skype. All right, number 12. Here you go, Stacey, for your 3-pointer. Disney films. Disney films. All right, here you go. In Disney Bambi, what type of
Oh, I hear it.
flower?
A skunk?
Correct for 3 points.
What a horrible name for a skunk.
Yeah. So now we bounce back to Zipper. So Zipper, who has 13, he now has his 3-pointer.
Back to
Zipper
Eric.
on his
Zipper. He
3.
wanted number 5.
Number 5. All right, so here you go.
All right, am I asking or you?
Oh, you asked the first 2, so don't be selfish. All right, here we go. Here it is. Spielberg. Spielberg is yours for your 3-pointer. For your 3-pointer, here you go. Who starred as James Halliday, the deceased co-creator of the Oasis?
I forget.
Player 1.
Mark Rylance.
3 points. That's correct.
Nice.
All right.
Zipper in the lead. What?
Stacey is tied with Brooklyn. We'll go to Drew McWeenie for his.
Hell yeah, McQueen. Give me a drink.
I'll be asking you this question
All right.
and your series of questions. You wanted number 11 for your 2-point question. The number of Mark Ribbon corresponds to the world of Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Tom Cruise. He's an actor. And your question is:
PC legend.
Tom Cruise's co-counsel, Lieutenant
TCL.
Commander Joanne Galloway, in A Few Good Men.
That would be Demi Moore.
You are right for 2 points.
Drew McWeenie, everybody.
All right.
Great movie.
Well, now we go to John Roca now. That's his 2-pointer. You get Kate Blanchett.
Oh, great.
Kate Blanchett. All right,
Kate
here we go.
Blanchett. And Thor Ragnarok.
Kate Blanchett. All right. Kate Blanchett plays the character of Lady Tremaine in this 2010's film. 2000.
For the current decade.
No, that's the current decade. Yeah.
Current
It
decade.
sounds like the way it's written sounds like
Are you yelling at yourself?
Yes.
Do another one.
Anyways,
Boo that question.
that plays the character. Of
Boo that question.
What film released this day?
It's a shit question.
2010.
Yeah, it's
Okay, there are kids watching.
a horrible question.
Can you rewrite it or give me
Kate
another one?
Blanchett plays the character of Lady Tremaine.
In what 2010's film? It's from this decade, 2010 to 2019. Thank you. I'm here all week.
Thank you, Mark Ellis. He ain't got it.
5,
He doesn't got
Cinderella.
3.
Elizabeth.
Look for Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Nice.
All right, so John, now you get a
We can
3.
step on
Your
it.
3.
Now you will get your 3 pointer. Right?
That was definitely a 2-point question.
16. 16.
I mean, I didn't know it, but I agree with you that it's a 2-point question.
Sorry.
Dang it, Danielle.
Who plays the
Tell
average?
James to not type in the chat.
Yeah.
Jumanji. Welcome to the jungle.
Karen Gillan?
Yes, for 3 points.
Fun and games.
All right. Now we go to Stacey Howard. Stacey Howard has to hit her 5-pointer to stay in the
I really liked that Jumanji. I thought it was pretty good.
I actually really did too. It was surprisingly entertaining.
Yes.
13. Stacey.
I'm a big fan of Dwayne Johnson. Sorry.
That was me.
Director. And your question. What 2007 crime film was legendary director Sidney Lumet's final directorial feature?
Uh,
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Second one.
What 2007 crime film was legendary director Sidney Lumet's final directorial feature?
Ooh, Stacy.
Before the Devil Knows You're Dead?
That's a big
Woo! Woo!
I can hear years before I can see this. And I'm fine with that.
Wow. Phenomenal pull by Stacey.
Stacy in the
Now
lead.
make Zipper answer his 5-pointer, see if he can do the same.
Come on, Zip.
I got that question. That's one of my favorite.
Zipper chose.
No, what are you about to call me, Stacey?
Zipper chose category.
She was gonna call something me.
I know.
No, because he
Oh,
was
Janine Gone. You're right, sorry.
You're gone.
Janine O'Sheen will go first with her 2-pointer. Correct, sorry. Janine will go first. Janine goes first with her 2-pointer, which is category number 2. All right, Janine. Fantasy sci-fi. What Top Gun actor stars along Warwick Davis as Mad Mardigan in Willow?
Val Kilmer.
2 points.
Woo!
And now we come to the question that we so wanted to ask before, and that would be Eric Zipper.
We get Lady
Is going
Tremaine.
to be asked his 5-point question. Now, Eric, you chose the category for your 5-pointer of number 3.
That was an easy question, John Roca. Calm down.
Yeah.
This is the category of the 19th.
Watch a Disney movie.
Great decade for a lot of different reasons. And your 5-point question. Stay in the match. Michael Keaton plays Hunt Stevenson, who works for a large car manufacturer in this 1986 comedy.
Shush.
This movie came up in a conversation that I was having like 4 days ago.
5,
Zipper. Come on, buddy.
3,
Mog City.
2, 1. And with that, Eric Zipper
Aw.
has been eliminated.
Oh, no.
Doesn't use
Oh,
I think he's JT rules. Great.
yeah, no, he thought he had the answer, and he just didn't go the way he thought. He thought it was Mob City.
Poor Zip.
Crazy, I joked there.
All right.
Man.
But Drew McQueen Drew has the answer is 3. It's 3 points.
All right, Drew.
Category
Full
14.
lead.
Category 14 for Drew McQueen. Musicals.
Musicals.
All right.
Oof.
Here you go. In Sound of Music, Maria makes play clothes for herself and the Vaughn trapped children out of what?
Curtains. Curtains.
Drapes.
Woo! Points. Stop doing your bullshit. You need to stop doing yourself.
All right.
Get it, Danielle.
Tomato.
Maybe that's how Drew makes his own clothes. I'm not sure, but drapes is the correct answer. So now we move back to Janine, who's going to be answering her 3-point question. So Janine, you chose number 6 for your 3-point.
It'd be crazy if it went Howard to McWeeny in overtime.
Responds to a newer actor on the scene named Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks. And your question, Mr. Hanks' biography. Tom Hanks plays 6 characters in what drama?
Cloud Atlas.
3 points. 3 points.
Get it!
He takes the lead here, and now John Roga's got to hit his 5. John Roga's got to hit his 5.
Can we get Jay Washington out of the studio before I answer this question?
John Roga's got to hit
Please.
this. Number 20. Number 20 for John Roga.
No.
John, new releases.
Oh,
New
it's a nice
releases.
play with you guys.
Ooh,
All right.
5-point new
Here we
releases.
go. New releases. All right. Name 3 of the 4 lead actresses in the film Book Club.
Book club?
3 of the 4 lead actresses.
Jane Fonda.
Is Jane Fonda one of them?
No, I don't think so.
4.
Jane Fonda, Meryl Streep.
2
How many do I have?
It is Jane Fonda, I think, actually.
Oh my god.
of the 4 lead actresses in Book Club.
Golly. What's her name? She plays Annie in the First Wives Club.
5, 4, 3.
Golly.
Repeat the question.
Second one. Name 3 of the 4 lead actresses in the film Book Club.
Anne Hathaway.
They're older ladies.
This is your one more. 5, 4, 3.
Who's going to use it?
2.
Repeat the question.
Last one. Name the 3 of the 4
Golly.
lead actresses in the film.
I swear to God, if it's Jane Fonda, I'm going to cry.
That would be
What's their
hilarious.
name? What are their names?
Here we go. 5, 4, 3.
Jane Fonda, Helen Mirren, and Jennifer Lopez. I don't know.
And with that,
Good
John Roca and Casey.
Sorry.
It was either Diane Keaton,
Diane Keaton.
Candice Bergen, or Mary Steenburgen.
Yeah.
All right. So now it is down
Didn't know any of them.
between Janine.
I do love that he lost on a Jane Fonda question.
He has to hit his 5 to stay in the game and force Janine. All right. So Drew.
Get it, McWeenie.
Drew.
I'm so excited right now.
Come on, McWeenie.
17. Doug Williams' number corresponds to the category of biopics. Biopics I've been judged for.
I don't know how good he is with biopics.
5-point question.
I'm just going to listen to yours.
Here, I'll
Who
butt
plays
this.
John Belushi in the 1989 biopic Wired, making his film debut.
That would be Michael Chiklis.
5 points.
Wow.
Yes!
All right.
I gotta see that movie.
All right.
Chiklis is Belushi?
So now we get.
Don't see it.
I won't see it.
Now.
It doesn't even matter. John Roca didn't win. That's fine.
Yep, we're all winners now, everybody.
It's for the win.
If Janine hits this,
If Janine steals this, I'm gonna be so stoked for her, though.
Jay Washington is the commissioner of singles and interview films and teams for a month. If she misses, Drew McWeenie and Burnett and the family are in charge. Here we go.
There's no good option here.
All right. Janine, here you go. Who directed Leonardo DiCaprio in the film The Man in the Iron Mask? She has to.
Oh, Janine. I don't know it.
I definitely don't know it, but
3.
Repeat the question.
Who directed
Guillermo del Toro.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
That's definitely not it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Who directed Leonardo DiCaprio in The Man in the Iron Mask?
She's stalling?
I hope so.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Last one. Who directed Leonardo DiCaprio in The Man in the Iron Mask? And you roll 2, push 3. We'll find out. 5, 4, 3.
Loop this on.
And your winner, the Godfather!
Yes! Yes! Yeah!
That's yeah.
What have we done?
We are going to run this league.
The league. Let me get it on me. The league is ours. Ours.
Very well played match, really by all 5 competitors. I'm really impressed with the display of knowledge. The winners selected their competitors wisely here.
I am absolutely not mad that Drew McQueenie won. He deserved it. That was great. He's one of the best players in Schmoedown history. I love him. I am kind of bummed for Janine. I really wanted Janine to win. I'm super proud of her and how far she got. That was great. Oh, that was so good.
You know what? On one question, though, let's not make mistake anything. Janine beat Roka, Zipper, and Stacey Howard again. Janine crushed it. She lost to McWeenie, but nothing at all to be upset. She beat Roka.
Oh my gosh.
Very well. I mean, it was competition down to the wire, and this is going to be very interesting. Only Drew McWeenie and Burnett will be interviewed by Jen Sturger, and here we
OMG.
Congratulations, Drew. Yeah, thanks for doing this to us. No, I really think we were all holding our breath watching the end of that match. You had to have been too, sitting up there with Janine.
Yeah, the thing is, that was a great panel across the board. And when it came down to the end
Sweating a little bit with that last round, but it was just
of course, and hard.
Dylan hanging in there for the whole stream.
Yep, the whole time. I'm only getting more lively as this stream goes on, though.
If you don't count the,
I'm looking at the live chat. Or, I'm sorry, not the live chat.
you're at the mercy.
Our group chat. Are we live on?
See, you've got a large grin on your face. I'm sorry, Howard.
No?
I don't think so.
No, yeah. If we are, we're listed as unlisted, so.
That's good.
changes. You know, there might be some changes around here.
No, I mean our stream.
Right, yeah, we shouldn't be live.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're live as in we're recording, but we're not live as in, like, we're streaming live.
He is. I really think.
I always want to, though. It looks like a lot of fun. Having the group chat looks really sweet.
Oh, you haven't been on one yet, have you, huh?
No, every time we did it, it's just a recording. Like,
It was an accident the first time that we did it. It was me, Jarvie, and Nat. And neither of us are the usual hosts for the show. So we accidentally went live on YouTube and did a live stream. Had no idea until we were at the tail end of the recording, 30 minutes in, 30 minutes to the end. And then Paul Denuzzo jumps in. Paul Denuzzo was in there. Denuzio, I'm sorry. And then he gets a text message from Andrew asking if he knew we were live. And we did not.
and it's been love ever since, because I think actually having a group chat live in our podcast really adds it up another level.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It's fun. I like doing those. They're fun.
I definitely want to participate in the next one as long as we're not, because I feel like I always end up in episodes where it's matches that aren't about to be spoiled yet, you know? But fuck it, we're doing it live next time. I want to be a part of a live stream chat.
Woo! Fuck it, go live now. Let's do it. 4 hours.
We're doing it live, everybody. It's going to be about 4 hours. My wife's going to come home and be like, why is there a 12-pack of beer that's just completely drank everywhere?
We're duking it out. It was a well-played match, a great way to kick off Collision 3. And whatever happens for the next month with Robert Meyer Burnett, I guarantee you this, it's going to be too bad.
That was the manager bowl.
Robert Meyer Burnett, the new commish, super commish, I guess now. Oh, cutscene.
That is nice. So next is
Yeah, I respect you. I don't know where you went wrong. That's your decision.
You actually scare me. You look like you'd slit my throat at a wedding, okay?
Oh, good. So you're smarter than you look. Great.
That's how we met. The point is this. The game, corruption, everything you built is getting torn down. Smasher, he's the #1 contender, and he will be at Comic-Con. And does he have a badge? Is he attending? Because that's an option for a lot of people.
You know,
you mean like in a match?
Let me explain something. We've been doing this for a long time. You have no idea what you signed up for, okay? Have you seen Kalinowski? We've done this 100 million times. That little kid with the hoodie, I mean, it's real cute. I like it. I mean, good for you for trying, but
Kalinowski hasn't had water for 6 months. He's focused. He's training. He writes a book on how to write the book. He knows how to write. Did you teach him? We didn't need to. Fully functional champion. The Smasher, Kevin Smith. I love the kid too. He does great work. He's got the hoodie and this. He's like a movie star. You walk down and you go, seems like the real thing. Behind it, it's just being held up by a real thin piece of wood. Kalinowski, he's the real thing. That's great. I look forward to watching you guys read tarot cards later, okay? All right.
okay,
Cool.
sweetie. Have a good one.
Enjoy getting banned from Holiday Inn Express bars. This kid, that's it.
Ken makes jokes, but
I look forward to watching you guys read tarot cards later.
no. Holiday Express bars are actually pretty dope. I won't lie to you.
Yeah. I love this little promo right here. That looks really fun.
Yeah, the little the whole matches all coming up promo. Super.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's dope.
And now we start to get to the nitty gritty here, Morpheus. Look, this first big
Woo!
one match that we have today.
I'm caught in a weird mindset. I don't know if I should start working or if I should just watch this because it's Kevin Smets next, right? Look at that! It's Danny!
What's up?
What's up, buddy?
That much.
IG match is about to start. Danielle, just stick around. Just stick around.
It's Kevin Smets. I kind of have to.
It's the Smasher. Friend of the show.
We're ready to do my worst category.
Danny cannot hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear him. He's just pretty quiet. Can you hear him, Danielle?
Can you hear me, Danny?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to hop off, and then I'll hop on in just a bit.
Okay.
Yay! Okay,
Yeah.
see y'all soon.
See you soon. Danny, welcome.
What's up?
Oh, man, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah. So I just got out of work. We're starting the Smets match now.
Smets is just about to come batter up on Kalinowski.
Nice. I want to see him smash the pudding.
Yep, smash him into pieces.
White bread or a mess all over the place.
Let's get some toast. Let's burn this motherfucker.
Burn motherfucker down.
Hold the
The
fort
roof.
for a second.
Roof is on fire.
Be right back.
Crushed it over there, and now you have the people play, and the winner gets to play the Interfeature champion herself, Rachel the Crusher Pusher, in San Diego on a live crowd July 20th.
You said it all, Christian. July 20th, the winner gets to face Rachel Cushing. The loser will be playing Bingo in Baker.
All right, what's up, guys?
It is a high
Getting
stake.
ready to play.
Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? Who have the most free time?
Go with Smets.
This is
It
a
is.
you said you guys have been talking about it on Twitter. Make sure you're doing the same thing too.
What's going on, everybody?
Hashtag Schmoedown 3.
Just got out of work.
Kalinowski versus Smets, and let's
So,
start on social media. And we are going to show you this is the story on how we got here. It's incredible.
More of the theatrics, no more dress up in
Oh, we got
costumes,
promos.
anything like that.
We got
promos.
Going after that belt. This belt right here, it's for corruption. You guys, students,
Boo.
the ups and the downs. We are for this
I'm a team dungeon right here.
The
Boo this man.
Throwdown.
Boo this man.
In one live streaming event, the main event, Rachel Cushing looking to become the
I can't stand up. Blind Stand 2.0 light. That's what I call corruption.
Yeah.
There just ought to be the new Lion Down with Grace, but
I'm betting right now that it's either going to be this match or the team match. So it's going to be like the closest matches in the whole like thing, hands down.
Yep. So I missed the other ones. What did I miss before? Which ones? Which ones went?
Do you want me to just spoil the results for you?
This year, my pick is
No, I mean, did I do the manager ball? Which ones did they do?
Oh yeah.
How many matches?
So far? Yeah.
Just the manager ball?
Yep. The first match just wrapped with the manager.
All right. So should I keep? Do you think I should run my phone, or because you have it on, should I just leave it? Because it's going to be an echo, right? We really don't need two links going on, do we?
I have it on, so it's whatever. If you just, I don't know, how much can you hear it on my mic?
I can hear it good, well on your mic.
Okay. Yeah. If you just want to mute it on yours, then I think we're about the same place.
How about Navarro?
Mm-hmm.
Bring Navarro out.
How about Navarro?
Somebody out there who can give this kid a talent. He started taking shots.
Yep. I'm at the same spot.
All right. Yeah, because Danielle's was like off by a second or two, give or take.
Washington, who was Ginny Weasley dating before kissing Harry in the room?
You're a winner.
Jay called me out. I didn't call Jay out. And now Jay got knocked out. I don't want to face Hector Navarro. Then you're going to have to learn a lesson in humility today, my friend. I will be the friend to give it to you.
If he misses this question, steal the game and the knockout.
Is this live too? Do we have anyone in chats or?
No, it's not live because we don't want to be airing spoilers before the Patreon or the non-Patreon are watching.
Dwalin, give me Kalinowski.
Woo!
I'm gonna show my non-geekiness by playing this.
Yeah.
Mike Kalinowski versus Kevin Smets.
I actually probably will play along with this one, and I'll still be not so great. But I've always said I'm a better commentary than I am actually a player.
He is capable of, I definitely would be looking out for Smets.
We're 2 matches away from a championship belt. All that goes away when Mike Kalinowski wakes you up and slaps you back into the little minor leagues. No, you're gonna end up the next thing is gonna come out.
How do you feel about the promos lately? I think they've been on point lately. I liked the way they've set it up, the new promos and stuff, combining the old videos and everything.
At a suite at the Hard Rock Hotel in downtown San Diego.
Kalinowski is pushing. It doesn't matter because I'm here to win.
You can't deny Kalinowski's talent. I think it's going to go down to the wire, but I think in the end, Smets will smash.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Hell yeah.
Don't scare me, my friend. I've seen people like you. You come in, the fans love you. They burn so bright, and they fade into obscurity. They're gone. You, my friend, you're a bump in the road of my time.
Smashing.
Lucky James.
Yeah, James is there at the show right now.
Yep.
Getting all that sweet behind-the-scenes knowledge.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just gonna make James do a whole separate video where he gets his experience behind the scenes and talking about what he can talk about. Maybe some stuff he can't talk about too. We'll see.
Might because I'm sneak behind the curtain. We never know.
Yep. James has said he's already got some matches spoiled for him. We're not gonna spoil any matches because I don't believe in doing that here. But
yeah, spoiler freeze.
Yeah, we are a spoiler-free podcast, which is why we're not airing live with a live chat right now. Unfortunately, because I was telling Danielle, that looks really fun. I haven't got to do it yet. Oh, we about to get promos? Are we about to get the... No.
There we go.
Coming back. Just coming back.
So I watched that promo earlier today. I had goosebumps because I knew I'd been watching 2 of the great interdimensional players going at it. They both won.
That promo was super good, though. It really set up the drama.
Good. I mean, I like this though.
Yeah, I'm already sweating under my armpits, now under my boobs as well, because it's just knowledge pouring out of every fiber in these 2 gentlemen's beings, but only.
Will Ellis be on the Mount Rushmore of announcers? Yes, I say yes.
Next month, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be loud.
What was that?
I said Ellis will be on the Mount Rushmore of announcers.
Oh, for announcers, easy.
Because there's a lot of these guys know a lot about
Danielle, what's her face from Movie Fights is already on.
Bradford?
Yeah,
She
She's
came up
al-
with the baby shark.
for announcers.
Oh, that was Martia.
Yeah.
Ready to go. I ask everyone else. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
Time for the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Schmoedown.
Introducing
First.
Smash, get him, boy.
representing the
Smash him.
led to the ring
Oh,
by his manager,
Smash him.
Kaiser, with a record of 3 wins, no defeats, and 3 knockouts. He
Here we
is
go.
number 2 contender,
Hey,
Kevin the Smasher.
Smasher. Smash.
And here's Kaiser.
Yeah.
Oh, with the whole bunch.
The whole dungeon here to play.
Yep. Friend of the show. We could actually say friend of the show, Kevin Smash.
Yep. Paul Oyama, kind of friend of the show.
Sort of friend of the show.
Baby Paul.
James Spence in the show.
Yep. James
Not
Spence,
the show.
somewhat friend of the show. Danielle Ramirez, come back
There
on
we
it.
go.
Hey.
Hello.
His opponent,
Ooh.
representing corruption. To the ring by his managers, Ken Knapsack and Grace Hancock. He is the #1 ranked Intergeekdom contender and the 4th movie Trivia Schmoedown Intergeekdom champion of the world, Mike the Killer Kalinowski. The new corruption story followed by Jason D. Jason D. and the new corruption leads. There's been that song enjoying red lines. There's Sam Nelson and there is Mike.
I love that they're just stuffing their face every time they come on screen. And then music gets cut. That's enough of that.
of dressing here. Only one.
Get out of here, Puddin.
Yeah.
You can feel the energy in the room here as we get set to begin. Mark, round #1 of this 3-round #1 contender Intergeekdom battle. How's it go?
Round #1, the field of competitors, which your eyes are not deceiving. It's just 2. Then there's a bunch of managers up there too. You get 10 questions. These are asked to the field. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question.
All right.
Stealing.
So, Danny, how are your skills in geekdom?
1 point. As soon as you hear it, please break that.
This is probably my weakest.
You have 15 seconds.
Uh,
by name to reveal
It's
If
probably
Star
the
Trek.
strongest
If
category.
it's Star Trek, I don't know nothing about Star Trek.
Yeah. I don't know about Star Trek. Danielle?
Of the Josh the Engineer rule throughout the duration of the match. You didn't hear
She's on mute.
She's on mute.
Now can you hear me?
Now
Yeah.
I can hear you. You're on mute. before.
Okay. I don't know why this is being weird. I'm sorry. I'm super
Matt,
confused about it.
you're good now. How are
Can you
you?
hear anything in my background?
Not really, no.
Nope.
No, because I have the match in my ear, have you in my ear. I switched up my whole setup, sort of.
Sounds great.
Woo!
Let's go down. Let's go, Kevin Smets!
Mets!
Friend of the show. Puddin, you could have been a friend of the show if you didn't ghost us.
Yep. KO ghosted us.
Not once, but twice.
Including
Right. Kevin Smets was on our podcast. Mike Kalinowski.
Yeah.
how many MCU movies? 20 seconds.
Danny, you playing along? Either Danny's?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'll try.
All right. I don't know if I really control the camera whenever I'm clicking on you guys' boxes, but I'm gonna leave it on Danny's for right now. I think it's 3, by the way.
One, pen down and start with Mike. 6, correct? 5 is correct. Let's draws first blood.
Yes, Mets!
Draws first blood. Second question.
Second question comes from a galaxy far, far away. That is Star Wars. Star Wars. And your question is Solo a Star Wars story? Name the 2 actors who portrayed Darth Maul in the film.
Well, we know the one, of course.
Roy Parks? Is that one? And then...
Yep. And then, our former Star Wars
I
champ.
think you're right about that one for sure.
Sam Witwer and Roy
Name
Parks?
2 actors
Yep.
who portray Darth Maul in the film. So anyway, back. You can't do it.
I know James is playing along, so I'm just gonna see how well I do.
Right, so we got that. We got that one.
Yeah.
Didn't have it, Mike. Big Mark and Sam Woodward. Correct. Wow. Tied it up.
Dang it.
Ooh, Dylan got it right.
Well, we got a good effort. We got it for Smets.
Yep.
Right.
Middle Earth. In the Lord of the Rings trilogy, what is the name of the Hobbit's preferred drinking establishment in the Shire?
Easy, Buffalo Wild Wings. Did you see that clip of Buffalo Wild Wings?
I don't know if it's correct. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's wrong.
Check it out.
What do you got?
Anyway, thanks.
Bag's End? No, that's the name of the town, right?
Yeah.
Bag's End is where they went. That's where they lived in. Hobbit Town. Oh, it's the stallion, the horse.
Oh, green dragon.
Sweet baby.
I wonder if the nerves are getting the both competitors. That's crazy.
Baby Paul! He's in the audience.
Baby Paul. Baby Paul.
The name of the police officer played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who figured out Batman's secret identity in The Dark Knight Rises. We do need the first and last name.
Oh, first and last name? I know it's Robin.
I mean, would it be Dick
It's
Grayson?
Robin.
No, the first name was Robin, but the last name was...
Because I remember in the other scene it said, you should go by your middle name, Robin.
Yes.
Right?
John Robin Blake.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
John Robin Blake.
We would have taken either one.
Okay. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Here, next question. Marvel films. Marvel.
Okay.
What is the alphanumeric code name of the feral younger clone of Wolverine, as featured in 2017's Logan?
X-23.
Yep.
Spoiler.
I was thinking about just jumping a whole bunch of words.
Yeah, buddy.
I think Logan's my favorite X-Men movie.
Oh, hands down.
Hands down, please, and Mike Kalinowski.
X-23.
Yes, Smets.
The feral, it's X-24. It's the older one. It's the clone of Logan that comes to kill Xavier.
X-23 is what we have. We're
Challenge.
challenging. All right, here's the, we're going to put a challenge.
Graphics will be right back live here on the Collision Free.
Challenge.
I
think it
can't
could
remember, but I feel like I heard in that question the younger version.
Yeah.
I guess you could
Right.
argue that X-24 is a younger version.
Right. Technically, it could get... That's a wide one.
But when they said...
Make it 24.
Yeah, when they said younger, I instantly went to X-23 over X-24 because of that specific
Yeah, I
word.
wasn't thinking of like young Logan, the younger Logan.
Right. Technically, they're both younger in age by comparison to Wolverine, but they didn't specify female or male, but it's implied that we're thinking Daphne Keene's character, X-23. But
Yeah,
Yep.
that could win that challenge based on the fact that it's broad enough to get both ways.
exactly, because the implications don't really matter. Like, we need straightforward questions to give straightforward answers.
Let's find
The
out.
question, well, both competitors are actually correct. The way the
Yep.
question
Yep.
was. Because
Good.
Red is either the younger clone of Wolverine or thinking what Mike has
Yes, ma'am.
singular about the younger.
Fair.
So we're going to award both the points to
X-23, and
Yes.
anything from
That's good.
Good.
And
I accept that. I accept that.
From X-23 to X-31.
This is challenge good news for us because we love count.
All right, so here's the next question.
Your next question, you each are tied at 3. Come to your 6th category. Round number 1 is in the world of Harry Potter.
I'm keeping up with them.
And your question: in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, what is the name of the ghost that Harry and the other Gryffindors speak with after the story is ceremony?
Moaning Myrtle? I'm not going to write it down for everybody. I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep up on the scoreboard, but I think it's... Oh, no. Nearly had this thing. Shit.
Hands down, please.
Nearly had.
Yes.
Nearly
Yeah.
had.
Nearly had listened. Yes.
Yeah.
Got on that last second, everybody.
Woo! Back to the match we thought it was.
Dylan, can you hear both me and Danny?
Star Trek.
Yeah, I hear you guys fine.
Yep.
I just still can't hear Danny.
On the USS
You can't hear Danny?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
It's fine. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss this question because I didn't hear it, but I think it's a Star Wars question, so I would have missed it anyway. I'm not gonna feel bad. Star Trek question, rather.
3, 2, 1. Lieutenant? That's incorrect. Navigator?
That was incorrect. Looking for executive officer or first one?
That's right. All right. Next question.
Next question. In the world of the DCEU, this is the DC extended thing. What is the name, be the first and the last name, of Billy Batson's foster brother and best friend in Shazam?
No, I didn't see this movie, so.
I have said I need to watch this movie for like the past 4 months because it keeps coming up in geekdom matches.
Yep.
What was the point because of it?
Not seeing it.
Not seeing it.
Hands
Yeah,
down.
on it.
And start with Kevin Smith. Freddie Freeman.
There it is.
Mike Kalinowski. Freddie Freeman.
Hey, there we go. Back on the answer.
High game.
5-5.
All right. Next question here, guys. In Heroes and Villains, in the comic-based Bulletproof Monk, who plays the nameless monk?
Huh?
What? Not even a movie?
Right over here.
Never heard of it before, but well, I've heard of Bulletproof Monk, but
4, 3, 2,
I don't know.
1. Mike. Chow Yun-Fat? Yes. Chow Yun-Fat. High game.
But
Here's the match.
Mets knows it, and that's what's important.
And next, last question.
Last category in round number 1, your 10th one, is from the world of mixed bag. Could be literally anything, but probably a geeky question. In the film Cowboys and Aliens, who plays Harrison Ford's troublemaking son, Percy? That's something Harrison Ford. That was my dad. I don't think I'd be thinking about it. Imagine that
Cowboys and Aliens.
carpenter yelling at you.
Get off the horse. 5.
Who is it?
Gordon Levitt. I have no idea.
Hands down. Start.
Paul Dano is the only name I can think of.
Hold down. Yes.
Oh!
Wow, she got it.
The Smets goes in.
Yo, Cowboys and Aliens wasn't a bad movie.
Big difference. As we see that they went back and forth in that first round. They both struggled in the beginning, picked it back up. Smets comes out just.
Man, I would have written down Paul Dano and I would have been super pumped.
Oh man, Smith.
That's a Makuga answer. Woo!
Otherwise, as we move into
That every little point in this match is going to matter too. I guarantee it. It's
Absolutely.
wheel
100%.
in different categories in the inner geekdom universe, as well as the fan favorite opponent's choice and the competitor's favorite spinner's choice. Each question is going to be worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is steal in round number 2. So if you're not sure the answer, ask us multiple choice. We give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the question goes down to 1. This is the inner geekdom. It is a single match. So each category contains 5 questions.
All right. Start now with Kevin Smith and find himself lead. First or second? First. Okay.
He's going for, thank you for not deferring.
I'm going to go, you remember a wheel, not the bank here.
The Kaiser, his management's got to be telling.
The biggest
Come
Come
I might
on.
go down to this.
Yeah,
Look at the wheels.
it's going to be a wheel round thing. I'm telling you right now.
Good thing Kaiser has that tooth there.
Nah. Okay, good.
DC. How does
Oh.
got it? He's
Don't do it.
Don't do it because it's
Yes, he is.
Oh, wow.
not.
DC is too
Start
DC is
again.
wider. You want DCEU or Marvel? It's a smaller film base. Harry Potter as well. Any of these ones that are like under that.
They still are capable of getting all 5 right.
Boy. Perfect. Keep it.
More modern.
He's got him.
If not as wild.
All right.
Here's 2 more Shazam questions coming our way, guys. Guaranteed.
DCEU.
Watching the movie tomorrow.
Yep.
Supergirl.
For 2 points. What is the name of the king played by Dolph Lundgren in Aquaman?
King Or?
King Nereus.
King Or.
2 points.
Or. You got it?
That one.
Whiffed on
Alright,
it.
Next question for 2 more points. In Shazam, at the
Go
wizard
ahead.
What'd I tell you?
of the 7 deadly sins emerged from the eye of Dr. Thaddeus Savannah. Which sin stays behind?
Lust.
Envy.
He knew
Right.
Damn it. It's
Dang it.
that. Talking about-
1 in 17. But Smet's got it. So that's what matters.
3 questions left in round number 2. Your next one. Which member of the Suicide Squad
Woo! Let's go, Smats!
in an elevator?
Harley Quinn.
Harley.
It is Harley Quinn for 2 more points. Kevin Smith's starting to make himself look really smart, staying away from DC and getting into the DC.
KO doesn't know Harley Quinn.
Round
Yep.
number 2. In the film Man of Steel, what was the call sign of Christopher Maloney's Colonel Hardy?
Oh crap! And I really like this
I
movie
can
too.
find that. Is it A, Watcher, B, Champion, C, Eagle, or D, Guardian?
Guardian.
See?
Guardian.
I think you guessed. I think you got it right for a point.
Hell yeah. Get it, Smets.
Come on, ladies.
World of DCEU.
Yes.
In the film Wonder Woman, what does Diana tell the vendor after trying ice cream for the first time? You
should be very proud.
He knew the cloud.
Ah.
Wow.
5 points. Wow. 5 points. He finds himself 10 points off
Nice.
on former champion.
Yes!
Get it,
Take down pudding.
Let's do this. Kevin Smets, let's go!
All right, so if Kalinowski gets a perfect round 2, he's only tied with him still. I'm guaranteed. I'm putting
This
money
is gonna be.
overtime.
This might go down as another top match.
Maybe might feel like he would have a leg up as far as a potential steal goes.
Do we think it ends on round 3, or do we think we get overtime, guys? What do you think?
Man,
Maybe-
I would
maybe
love
split him
I
up.
would love for it to not go to a round 3. For Kevin Smets to never have played a round 3 in a in a regular
No.
tournament.
Well,
Oh
Going
no!
overtime. Spinner's choice.
He's got to pick something here that he knows.
Oh
Son of
no!
He's going
DC.
This is the scenario that
Okay.
Are you still like gonna get?
I think Kalinowski's gonna blow it. Let's do it. Come on, Kalinowski.
What is Halle
You're gonna
Berry's
choke.
name
Oh, wait.
in the 2004's Captain?
Selena Kyle.
Catwoman.
Is it?
No.
Wait,
She was
was
a
it?
different. She wasn't a real cat. She was a fake Catwoman.
2 points.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I didn't watch
Yeah.
that intentionally.
She was. It was the one with the cringy basketball scene.
1812 Overture accompanied by fireworks. In what DC-based film?
Oh,
Watchmen.
I was gonna say Batman Returns or something, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. 2 more
Fuck.
points.
Nah, V for Vendetta. I was forgetting.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Question.
I knew it was one of those movies.
Yeah.
What does Bruce offer to give Dick Grayson if he decides to stay at Wayne Manor in Batman Forever?
Mm.
Yes. 2 more points.
All right, he's got 2 questions left. If he gets these both right off the bat like he has the first 3 questions, we're going to be tied heading into round number 3.
Wow.
In 1978's Superman, what is the name of the police officer that Superman hands the jewel thief he caught climbing on the building?
Officer Mooney.
Yes. Wow.
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 All right. Wow. All right. Mike, you get a chance to tie the game or at least go down by 1 here with this question. In 2009's Watchmen, what is the name of Hollis Mason's, a.k.a. Night Owl, autobiography?
Under the no. Was it
Under
under the hood?
Under the hood.
Under
Yeah.
the hood.
Tie game! 16 going into round 3.
Overtime.
I loved Watchmen is under. I think Watchmen is so underrated. I love that movie.
Yeah, Christian, do you have any questions?
I don't know, Danny. I think Watchmen's pretty properly rated. I won't lie to you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so about it.
Everyone hates that movie.
In a round of
I
number
know.
3, meaning a series of 3 numbers from each. 16. Each number corresponds to a different corner of the movie trivia.
For me, I would pick my lost numbers. What numbers would you pick if you had to choose?
7, 8, and 13.
And you're going to get the number.
I would do my 4, 8, 15.
4, 8, 15. Danielle, what numbers would you pick?
1 to 16.
My numbers that I would always pick would be 2, 7, 5 in that order.
Former champion, and now he goes next.
He went even with this. Let's go on.
I can hear Danielle.
8 and 7. Start.
All right.
Smasher at number 6.
All right. Smasher, you're weird calling another grown man that, but I just did. You started number 6 for your 2-point question. And that corresponds to The Hobbit.
Oof.
Question. What TV personality and well-known Tolkien fan makes a brief cameo
Stephen
as a
Colbert.
town spy in the Desert?
Stephen Colbert.
2 points.
Yep.
Now we bounce to Mike Kalinowski. Mike Kalinowski chose category number 2.
They've asked that question before.
Word for race this time.
Have they?
I'm pretty sure they have.
Who is the brother of Boromir and the second son of Denethor? Character name.
Faramir.
Boromir. 2 points.
Like, duh. Are you really asking something that easy?
I apologize.
Dang it. That is really easy.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right, Kevin, you selected number 8 for your 3-point question, and that corresponds to heroes. All right, and your question for 3 points. What is Shield Agent 13's first and last name?
Is it Cole?
What's her name?
Jokels?
Carter. Shannon Carter.
Damn.
Mhm.
Yes. Mets. Yes.
We'll go back to Kalinowski to see if he can tie it. First time feeling or reading, or it's over.
All right.
Overtime. I'm telling you.
Sudden death?
Plays the eccentric Dr. Stephen Shin in Aquaman.
He's gonna know that. He loves them.
Randall Park.
Yes.
Yep.
Now we
Randall Park is in ECN Marvel? Wow.
Yep.
Oh god, here it comes.
And that corresponds to your 5-point question, role of villain.
Kevin Smith is not a heel.
I have a 5-point lead.
According to Alexi's. Come on.
Are Green Goblin's final words in 2002's Spider-Man?
Oh. Don't tell. No, don't tell.
Correct. The answer is Peter, don't tell Harry.
Yeah, Peter, don't tell Harry.
Peter, don't tell Harry.
Harry.
All right.
No.
Oh no.
Mike Kalinowski hits his 5-pointer. Then Mike Kalinowski was playing Rachel Cushing
Oh.
in San Diego.
Oh, smacks.
And Mike,
No.
then we go to sudden death.
Sudden death.
He's gonna. Oh.
Jerry Goldsmith was the composer for 5 different Star Trek films. Name 3 of them. 20 seconds.
Star Trek: The Motion Picture. First Contact, Insurrection, Nemesis.
Shit.
And your winner!
Oh.
Number 1 contender, pointing at range. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike the Killer
Damn.
One question.
And go in the face coaching. Oh my God, look at the emotion on Mike's
Bro, I don't blame Mike right now. Like, holy shit.
Going.
Ooh.
San Diego, Christian.
Give Mike an Oscar.
The play, Rachel.
That's a good
What a bunch
acting
of
right
baby.
there.
There was so much respect on that, just that last little moment, and Smets knows that he sat there and threw away overtime on that one.
On the stage right now, and why not? Mike Kalinowski's 5-point victory. Well played match, and it just looked like it might.
You know what? Whatever.
Helping out Mike Kalinowski.
That's a hard-fought victory. Even Mike knows, like, holy shit, that should have been overtime.
Maybe he was able to handle the pressure a little bit better, but I think that corruption is not going to be going to San Diego as a very tightly knit unit. Christian, they look like they are a family now, so it looks like you and I are going to have to spring for even more hotel rooms.
We have Kalinowski and Cushing 3 in the interview. This is the fourth time they've ever faced each other. This is the third time they lost the title to Rachel after throwdown.
Where's Nat with my Office references?
Faced her again. The killer
I know.
going to Comic-Con.
What did I? Damn it! I'm so upset for Smets because I always told him slow it down.
You could have made her ask the JTA or something.
I know. Like as soon as he said, "Don't tell Peter," like it registered that he knew he went too fast on it.
Yeah.
That sucks. Oh.
And that's experience versus being a rookie, I guess.
I know. To Smets' credit, he doesn't have to use JTEs, but. All right, let's do this interviews, guys.
All right.
Oh man.
I mean, obviously that ending did not go the way you planned it to go. How are you feeling after all this? This is the first time you really come up against someone of Kalinowski's caliber.
Yeah, it was a hats off to him about the battle. I just got it on it. The lights got to me a little bit today. I got thrown off when I didn't get very far from it, and sometimes I get in my head. And I finally rallied after that second round. I knew that answer on the don't tell Perry. I mean, it's literally telling Peter, don't tell Peter. So I chalk it up to, look, I'm a rookie. I know that I need to start, Mark Redder would say they'll learn how to lose before you can really win. So I'm going to take this loss. I know if anyone knows about losing and coming back, it's Kalinowski, so I'll take a loss.
Yeah.
Not how I wanted to go out
That's
today.
right.
It was not how I wanted to question. I really didn't know that was one of the complete just, like Christian said, maybe I should have taken a couple more seconds for it. Same with, I think I had Jason left. Could have done one for Ray Parker, probably got in there. I probably could have done one for Don't Tell Harry. I mean, I knew it, I saw it, I heard him say words, and it just came out, and I heard the crowd get the air stuck out of the room. So, hats off to Kalinowski. It's going to be quite a show at San Diego. But, yeah.
Kaiser, how are you feeling after this loss?
How am I feeling? Well, I'm proud of my guy. I mean, he's kicking a bunch of ass in his rookie season. He goes down the line, his butt off.
This isn't the last of Smets. Like
He will be back. Consider a 1-1 split now with me, the Dungeon, and Corruption. They haven't seen The Last of Us. We will be back. And look, I give them all a lot of credit. And, do your best to keep Grace away from me because I know how she can be.
Wrong words, obviously, from Kaiser and Smets. We've not seen the last of you, sir. Tough loss today, but we'll see you again. Back to you guys.
All right, man.
Oh, Smets' face on the end.
Smets
Man.
face. He loves this game. He loves playing, and he knew it. He said everything that was there. That I think he said it right. He said, he might.
Wait, no Kalinowski interview?
But this is the
Right?
Yes, he had very impressive free strikes.
Maybe they're just shoving 15 people back there.
But now he can't have those misses.
And that's the thing that I like to see in a post-game interview, where you are in the moment and you take a step back and you look at the macro. You say, look, Mike probably wanted to win this match. It was important to me, but the big picture here, I am a rookie and I am learning. Every rookie and every veteran in the history of front has had to take their lumps along with their successes. And
Well, except for Mara.
Pride that Spencer and Spencer are having right now.
Mara's
And
the only rookie to do it.
pleasure.
I guess Ethan, too.
Entire family now known as Corruption, headlined by, of course, the winner.
I will say at this point, Mike is like the phenom, the rookie phenom stopper.
It's definitely a little bit
All
crazy.
right, let's get back to kayfabe.
Ken, how excited are you for this redemption for Corruption?
Jennifer, you call it redemption?
Oh, there it is.
Where we belong. Let me give you a history lesson. In 1990, Kevin Moss came up to the New York Yankees, and hit 21 home runs and 254 at-bats and took Major League Baseball by storm. By 1995, he was out of the game. A great start is just that, a start. Mike Kalinowski finishes what he started.
I had no idea you were working for MLB Network now. Mike, I saw you get super emotional after that win. What does this mean to be going back to face Rachel again?
I wasn't even thinking about Rachel at this point. Smith is the best competitor we've seen. So I had a lot going on with that. I wasn't thinking about what's happening, but you know, he played a great game. I don't know what to say to that. He was phenomenal. We got off to the right start at the beginning, and I he was kind of filling each other out. But you know, I want that belt. That belt was supposed to be mine. It was mine. It was mine. It was lost again. And I haven't been taking it lightly. So, you know, I'm just tired after that match. It was kind of crazy.
If you're gonna do product placement, at least turn the label out.
He's drinking a Crush.
Yep.
All jokes aside, I was actually standing backstage with Shannon when everything was going down in that third round, and when you got that question right, she goes, "That was the last thing we went over before you guys walked out."
My flashcards, and I was going over the Jerry Goldsmith, his films, and it was the last one we just did before we came here. You know, I think it's like I got emotional about it, but he played a great game. And the sad thing is, not sad thing, but he's gonna be back, and I'm gonna face him again. We're gonna go through this all over again because he's not going to. He's phenomenal. This interview needs two players like him because it makes me better. You see where I went from the last match to this, so I am Comic-Con with my people. That is where I belong. See my belt back in front of all those people at Comic-Con. It's destiny.
And Mark Ellis, I require rooms at the Omni or the Indigo. Nothing near SeaWorld.
What about Holiday Inn Express? Back to you guys.
Time to
glide. Be right back.
You can see it. You can see both guys on it. What I like the fact that they both came.
Man, what a bummer. So Danny, you and I are here on the stream where I can't hear you, but you can hear me.
Yep.
Nod your head,
I can.
yes.
I can hear you, but you can't hear me.
Look, this is going to be one that bites.
It's so weird. But I can hear you.
Look at the history of competitors in the Schmoedown, like elite level players who have had brain farts, for lack of a better word, on the biggest stage. You look at somebody like a John Roca who has come back from that, and he actually used that adversity to make him better. So if Smeth's not already a beast when it comes to study and having his own training techniques before, wait till you see him the rest of the season and beyond.
That's right. And also for you guys, if you didn't know, in the beginning, we did a pre-show for the Collision, which aired on the channel live to everyone. We're going to be also doing a post-show. So a lot of the winners and losers and other people will be back. Things that they saw, the energy. We'll have Frankie numbers in there from the rundown. There'll be a lot. Make sure you join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown channel if you don't already subscribe to the channel, and you will see that post show. But man, what a battle it was! Mike Kalinowski earning his spot there. Mike Kalinowski finds himself in a very interesting position, not only within a pizza. He's got a big match with Stealing Machine coming up with singles. I know that Corruption is going very here over the next couple of months as he finds himself in the inner kingdom. Number one, he's number one contender now. He's playing for the championship in July 20th. Tickets are also available for you guys to get those now. If you're going to Comic-Con, you got to see that rematch.
And
the third battle between the Crusher and the Killer. It is going to be July 20th.
Looking forward to getting down to San Diego for this Comic-Con. You and I have a pretty light schedule for us. Like, I'll bring it and do it all.
Danielle, I hear you fine. Why are you running?
I know.
Markelsline.com.
Danny can't though.
You can go to the big
I can hear you guys, but
No,
she
Danny
can't
can hear me. I can't hear him.
Oh, you can't hear him. Okay.
Well, yes, we're gonna not only will you be able to do that.
All right, guys, y'all got to watch my heartbreak. I'm a big Kevin Smets fan. I've been a Kevin Smets fan since day one. I will be a Kevin Smets fan till the very end. But I am going to hop off of the stream for a bit. You two hold down the fort, and I will hop on when I can.
Singles.
All right, Danielle, thank you for joining us for the times, and hopefully you can pop back in some more. We're going to have Smets on real soon after this match. We're going to have him come right on back. Oh, let me hook you up. Hold on. Do the hearts for everybody.
Three. Triple D's.
Triple D's in the
Triple
house.
D's.
Triple D's.
Triple D's. Okay, have fun, guys. I'll see y'all in just a bit.
All right. See you soon, Danielle. Triple D.
So who do you think is going to win it? You think Mike's got enough momentum again to take it back?
I don't know, man. He played super good on that. So I think I'm actually going for Mike on this one. I'm going for Mike on that.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think. I honestly thought that Kevin had this, but I have to go with Kalinowski.
Yeah.
Even though I don't want to, but
right. Like I would so much want it to be Smets, but
begrudgingly I'm gonna vote for him, even though I'm in his group.
It's gonna be like, make no mistake, that match is gonna be great no matter what. Like we've seen what,
especially a live between the two of them. They're the two, obviously two of the three best.
Oh yeah,
play on the Inner Kingdom. So
it's the top three. Any like literally, it's a 1 point deficit, like difference between any of those three like people, guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
This is the big season 6. So look also this article about the Jordan rookie singles division. Yeah. Liz Shannon Miller. She remember last year. I said, watch out for
poor JTE.
2 names at once.
I know JTE, bro. That match was rough. Besides, like
the heart.
Rob my Burnett, JTE and Shannon, like those were low scoring matches. But JTE's questions were, I mean, his interview even said like his questions were rough.
Yep.
Trivia Schmoedown. Liz Shannon Miller. Liz could be the next Ethan Turner. She's got to be something to look out for. Hit by a vehicle. Right name, Liz Shannon Miller.
Who do you got for this one, Danny? Do you have Baby Paul or do we have?
Yep, Baby Paul, of course.
Yeah, we got to go with kind of fan of the show, Baby Paul.
Yeah.
Got my feet wet, and I know what to expect in the future with other MVPs. I'm here to play. I just want to play.
Each competitor right now, Roxy, 1-0.
Bridges.
And your winner.
He just took down one of the biggest players in the game.
Really knows she earned this victory today and has earned that big match at the collision on June 22nd.
Yeah, I think Oyama's got this.
Yeah, I do too.
Do you think he can even beat Morrow though? That's hard.
I don't know.
They were talking about this on the chat the other day.
Yeah, they were saying Oyama beat Merle is a rough thing, but I think he could possibly do it if he leans in the air.
People are annoyed that he doesn't have much of a character, but you know what? It doesn't. Not everybody needs to play a character.
Yeah. Sorry for everybody watching me type back and forth. We got James at the show doing commentary on what's going on, and he said Roka's behind him. I said fart loudly. I am 7.
Paul Baby Shark Oyama.
You, Ellison? Can you just please do your job? Sure. Everything you are in this league is because of you. Give me a call. Why did you join them? They're winners. Have you seen Smets?
Chance thought that he was coming in. He's the shining star, and he's the only one. And
You know, but I think that people are going to be locked in with just forgetting that this is only the halfway point in the season. Smith could very easily just still be the champion by the end of the year. Win it at Spectacular.
No doubt. I think he can still do it.
In the dungeon, we breed champions. We know how to win. We know how to smash, and it's on.
It's really just about not trying to think about having a perfect record, just trying to think about looking forward. Hopefully, he remembers when he was made before he was born.
I steamroll Chance, and let us steamroll you. There's the one person in my way of that title, and those waiting. I'm coming.
think Oyama's gonna clean up though. It's
I
gotta be.
think so too. I'm not.
And we're back.
The dungeon's 0-2 right now for Collision. So
Before we get into this big
Yep.
number one contender match, just for everybody who's watching the live stream now, keep the hashtag going of the Schmoedown Collision 3. Hashtag this one, Oyama versus Miller. And keep on the conversation. And just let everyone know that this stream will be available until Tuesday, 11 a.m. PST. Patrons will not be getting a match this Monday, but all patrons will be getting a match on the entire event on Tuesday. This whole big bit on Tuesday, and then this will air to the public on Friday. Post show will be directly after this goes off the air after the main event. So make sure you check that out to get the interviews with the winners. But we are now up to the number one.
So apparently the post show is after the event, and we will probably end the stream on the Collision. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't need to. I don't think we need to react to that.
Yeah, I don't think we need to really react to the post show. We can discuss it at a later point or something like that, but we'll probably wrap after the matches are done, after promos are done, and all the kayfabe stuff. Everything after that we can talk about in later reactions and stuff like that, right?
I'm the guy.
Yeah.
We're even darker sunglasses than you, James.
I'm the guy, and they battled each other, and it was a phenomenal fight. They played their hearts out, and Oyama was the one who came out 3-0. And now he plays against Lightning Liz Miller, who was touted to be a great movie trivia line by former champion Ethan Irwin, and she has proved just that. Has beaten David Del Rio. She also beat JTE. She beat Demi in her first match. She is also on a roll. So no matter who wins this, we're getting a 4-0 rookie to play against the champion, Dangerous Dan Moore.
Yeah, you talk about season 6 being the magic season. I think one of the most magical elements so far has been the rookies that we have had come into the league in season 6. With some of the best rookie performances we've ever seen in the history of this great game, which dates all the way back to the 1940s. Liz Shannon Miller coming on the scene, and then you have Paul Oyama. So these are two of the young stars, not just of today, but of tomorrow. And like Christian said, one of them is going to take a huge step forward. The other one is going to get that first loss. And that L count, once that gets checked once, you really test the player's mental.
It's true, and I'll tell you right now, the dungeon feeds a win. This is going to be their third loss if they don't pull it off here too. Ken Oyama.
Yeah, James
wants
is saying that he can't see any of the post-credit scenes or anything like that. And thankfully he hasn't missed too much, but I think we're all going to agree that a lot of the story stuff is going to happen after the team's match.
Yep.
Yeah.
That title match to play Dan Murrell.
Either way that match goes, it'll be something interesting.
Great challenge for the champion. And we're going to find out here is the tale of the tape more. Let's start off with Liz Shannon.
What are we looking at?
Liz Shannon Miller.
I'm going to use the bathroom again. I have the tiniest bladder at the moment.
And she's also
Hold the fort, Dan.
I'm so lonely.
Yes.
All right.
Primetime Paul Oyama classics. Anything?
Right, guys. So how do you like the collection so far?
And no classics, and then
and then the 90s.
And then I don't want to say this out loud because the kids are watching, but
Let's do it.
It's one of his skills. Don't be afraid. All right, so that's it. Mark, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm booking.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia.
Schmoedown.
Schmoedown. And I'm back.
The crowd has not lost anything off their fastball.
Introducing first,
Liz Lightning Shannon Miller.
3 wins, no defeats, and 1 knockout.
I think Alex is the one who voted for Liz Shannon Miller.
Liz Shannon Miller.
Here comes Liz.
She's ready to play.
Right to the table.
Just wants to play some trivia, get it done, get herself to that title match.
All right.
She is ready to go.
Liz Shannon, when you have to scream 3 names in you just start to say,
This one's for you, Paul. You can't even. I don't even think he's legal enough to drink anyway.
Representing.
Oh, he's 21 now. Oh.
Alright, so I finally gets to legally.
Yep.
Good. Baby Paul Oyama.
Baby Paul Oyama.
Baby Shark Paul.
He hates it too.
Check your watch. It's prime time, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, Dungeon. We need to win.
I know.
We need
They
to
need it
win.
right now. They're 0-2 right now. Bring it home, Paul. Bring it home.
Call it Collision 3. I call it the Kaiser Variety Hour. He's been appearing frequently on stage. And now we move on to this singles matchup in which the competitors will be faced with 3 rounds of movie trivia know-how. In round number 1, you're going to hear 8 questions.
I'm surprised they've been the commentators the whole time on Collision, though. Kristen and Ellis. Usually they trade them out.
As soon as we ask the question, please use about 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front of you.
All right, I guess we're gonna play along to this. Try it. Yes.
On the whiteboard to your respective camera at the same time you verbalize your answer. To the microphone.
I'll vocalize along because there's going to be only about 6 questions, maybe.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, depending on these two, I probably won't know any.
I'll play along. If I feel like I have a good answer, I'll play with you, Danny. Just the 2 of us. A gentleman's game.
I'll try. I'll try. Oh, do you want me to? I'll try it. Why not?
Let's try it. Let's try it.
Let's do this.
And Liz Shenandoah, are you ready?
I have no
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Then let's get ready.
Trivia Schmoedown.
I think we just found it.
Yeah,
I think we just found it.
I have no clever catchphrase. Let's do this. Liz Shannon Miller.
All right.
She's growing on me.
Here we go. Starting with
She is. She's getting funny.
which film in the Fast and Furious franchise introduced Agent Luke Hobbs as played by Dwayne Johnson?
Oh, that the Fast and Furious 4. Part 4.
I'm going to say 4.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads down and Paul.
That's fine.
Damn it.
Oh.
Correct? Okay, so Yama goes up here 1-0.
Right.
Next question.
Move on to the world of directors. And your question is, who directed the 2018 film A Simple Favor?
Oh.
What's his name?
Yes, the favor wasn't as simple.
Paul Feig.
I don't like that joke.
Paul Feig. The guy from the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I'll take you for it.
That is correct.
Yep.
Incredible first name, Paul Feig.
Yes, that is correct. All right.
This is good.
Yes.
Next question.
Just drinking
Next
along.
question. Dramas. Who played British Lieutenant T.E. Lawrence in David Lean's Lawrence of Arabia?
Have you ever watched that movie, Danny?
I have not watched that all the way through. And
That's favorite.
It's on my list of classics I need to get around to watching.
I only know Peter O'Toole. He's Lawrence Arabia.
Peter O'Toole.
That's all I know.
I'm never going back to that desert.
Yes, Liz Shenandoah.
Shoot.
Oh, and Alec Guinness. Okay, no.
Not Sir Alec Guinness.
Nice.
All going up.
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Comic books.
Both got it right.
Movies based on comic books. Your question.
Okay.
What does Captain Marvel crash into while arriving on Earth after escaping the Skrulls?
Blockbuster.
Like a little island. Well, she
What
crashes
did it
into
crash
the
into?
and then she crashes into an island.
5, 4.
Oh, like falling into Earth. Okay, yeah, Blockbuster.
Blockbuster Video.
Yes, it is, Paul.
Blockbuster Video. What a difference. Blockbuster Video.
Okay.
They will guarantee
So I missed one somewhere.
pieces in stock.
I would put a challenge on that question for my answer, just so everybody knows.
I hate to tell you the truth about that. Fantasy sci-fi. It's the next one. What 2016 fantasy film takes place in Azeroth, a realm of humans and orcs?
Warcraft.
These humans and these orcs get together. It's a disaster.
Pure rock.
It's probably Warcraft, actually. I thought right. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
2, 1. Prime time.
Warcraft.
Yes.
Yep.
World of Warcraft. I probably won't get this. Will I?
No, can't give you World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
She wrote too much.
Yes. 5-2. 5-2.
5-2.
Not doing too bad. I'm at 3 right now.
This is in the world of comedies. Good question. Which actor who played a Star Trek ship captain narrated the 2012 comedy Ted?
Oh. What's his name? Will
Sir.
Wheaton. Will Wheaton. Oh, no, you're right. I know who it is.
No, it's Sir. Not
It's,
McCullough.
Kevin. What's his name?
I was two.
Professor X. Patrick Stewart.
Stewart, yeah.
Didn't have it. Missed it. Wow. So there goes the point of the game. And Liz starts to crawl back here. Only 2 down now. That was a big miss by
I knew who it was, but I didn't.
Patrick Stewart.
I'm going to count it, though. I knew who it
Next
was.
question. Nathan Fillion and Elizabeth Banks take on an alien parasite in what 2006 film directed by James Gunn?
Slither.
Yep.
I'm doing better than Liz right now.
Wow.
I'm on. After this, I'm about to be at 5. Wow. Good for me. This is what peaking in high school feels like, except it's 29.
2006 film directed by James Gunn.
Not all this today and just go into JT.
We did.
Which one came first?
Juan Harris does the same thing all the time.
Juan Harris does. He's professor.
5.
I like his brother.
4, 3, 2.
Can I get Omar repeat the question?
Yes, you can.
Wow.
And Nathan Fillion and Elizabeth Banks.
So she has 1 left.
What 2006 film directed by James
I don't blame
Gunn?
her. If she can pull it, this
Yep.
is the.
I mean, she got to get it. If she doesn't, then that's a waste.
Yeah. Don't waste any more on it, Liz.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paul?
Slither.
Yes. Liz?
Didn't have it.
Ah, two
Damn.
pay off.
That's disappointing.
3 as we move into the last category in round number 1. Category 8. This is in the world of animated movies or drawn movies. Your question. What is the name of the leader of the Sharks that brings Marlin and Dory to the fish are friends, not food meeting?
Ooh.
Finding Nemo?
Hold on. Don't say this.
I know that.
Bruce.
At least 1 more point. That's one we down to.
That's
Fish are friends, not food.
Bruce.
5, 3, 2, 1. We start.
Do I get 6?
Paul?
First to shot.
There you go.
What did I say, Danny? I'm going to get 6, and I will not get any further questions correct.
We get into round number 2.
You're doing good, though.
No, 6 is solid. This is the best I've done in a long time.
So what did I get? 6 or 7? I don't even know. I got 1 more ahead, right?
You got 7.
Especially with round number 2. How's that going?
That's why we call it the Wheel of Fate. Justice, you look at that wheel, you can see 10 different categories of movie trivia showdown, as well as very competitive threads. Opponent's choice and fan favorite spinner's choice. Each category is going to contain 4 questions. Each question worth 2 points. No penalty for missing a question. However, there is stealing available in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the answer, it's multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the question goes down to 1.
All right, so Liz has 1 JTE left and 1 challenge.
I think that's going to bite her.
Yeah.
And 1 challenge. Paul Yama is in the lead by a few points. Paul, would you like to go first or defer? We're going to have Liz go. Liz, please spin from the wheel and not the pegs.
From the wheel, not the pen.
All right, let's see what she's got.
Big spin from Liz.
Don't be Stacey Howard. From the wheel.
Mhm.
Oh, you didn't see that first part. Okay, that's a minor spoiler. Stacey spun from the pegs. I won't say any more about that match on there.
Comedies. Can I go with comedy?
I got it with comedies. Okay.
This is going with comedy. And here we go, Liz. You're going to get 4 questions. Comedy. All right. Here's the first one. In Sorry to Bother You, who plays Uncle Sergio Green?
No idea.
Multiple choice, please.
A. Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
C. Cedric the Entertainer. Or D. Forrest Whitaker.
Tigers.
For 1 point.
Good job, Danny.
Question 2. What comedy duo play the Wedding Crasher duo of Jeremy and John in 2005's Wedding Crashers?
No. Vince Vaughn.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And Wilson.
Question 3. Who plays Martin Lawrence's undercover partner John in 2000's Big Mama's House?
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Eddie Griffin? B, Howard? C, Steve Zahn? D, Paul Giamatti?
Paul Giamatti.
Steve Zahn.
It's incorrect. So you either have A, Eddie Griffin, B, Terrence Howard, C.
Actually, it might be Terrence Howard, but I'm gonna say Paul Giamatti.
For 1 point, that's correct.
Yes.
Very funny movie. Mark, one of the best that comes to mind.
Wait, more Michelin.
All right, Liz, here's your last question. How many Heather characters were there?
There you go.
Heather.
4?
No.
3 Heathers.
$10 worth.
How many level of Heather characters were there in the black comedy Heathers?
3.
I need clarification on that question. Like,
How many?
how many characters were named Heather?
Yep.
3.
That's correct.
3.
That was 4.
I know I had to get that prize.
4 questions. Those 4. So now we get to follow Yama who finds himself down at
I'm tied with Liz Miller right now.
To either please spin for the wheel. Not
Here comes prime time, and oh, what a shocker! Kaiser working around the
spin.
Get it, Paul. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, Kaiser looking at the wheel like it owes him money. All right, so he is maybe looking at Rama.
No.
All right.
Nobody's good at ScarJo.
This is to answer questions based on her not being here.
And one more time.
Gonna spin it again.
Good job. Do it, Paul.
But Willie knows, I gotta tell you though, 22 or whatever it is, Willie knows how to play the game very well.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see that.
This way or
You don't see that often. You know the game very well. Watch the Schmoedown for a moment tonight. He knows how to play the game.
We're gonna go past Spinner's choice here, and he's gonna end up on one of the greatest actors of all time.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
I guess they're happy about it.
Well, Kaiser's happy, but Kaiser's not answering the question.
All right, Kurt. All right, Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell.
All right, Paul, be asking you your questions about American treasure, hell, worldwide treasure, and great wine taster, Kurt Russell. Your first question. What 1980s Disney animated film stars the voice talent Kurt Russell and
Fox and the Hound.
The Fox and the Hound.
2 points.
Nice.
2 points. All right, your next one. Kurt Russell starred with Mel Gibson and Michelle Pfeiffer in what 1988 crime thriller?
Robert Towns' Tequila Sunrise.
Wow. It is Tequila Sunrise. That is the answer.
Movie Shark.
All right.
It's more like
boat in Captain Ron. Woo.
multiple choice.
Or no multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, The Wanderer, B, Venture, C, The Surprise,
Venture.
or D, Ocean Runner?
The Wanderer?
He wandered into a point. One
Mm.
more point.
Wow. I want a D.
Get one more. Just skip that 5. You always want to be 5 points ahead.
All right, your next question. Last one. Kurt Russell's lineage for today. In what Western does Kurt Russell play Sheriff Franklin Hunt?
Tombstone.
Bone Tomahawk.
Oh,
Points.
Oh, Tomahawk.
Did you see that movie?
I'm a couple drinks behind for Paul Oyama. Here's for Paul.
59 as we get into round number 3. That was a very impressive round by Paul Oyama.
His round was as impressive as Kurt Russell's hair.
Yeah, so now we find ourselves here with Oyama with 15, Miller with 9. She's going to have to fight here to stay in the game as we get to round number 3.
Dungeon's taking the W on this one.
Finally.
In round number 3, you each give us.
It'll be pretty unlikely if he loses at this point.
We need 3 numbers from each competitor. Those numbers correspond to a different category of movie trivia, Schmoedown, know-how. The first question here is 2 points. Your next one's worth 3 points. Every one comes through making that far is worth 5 points. We need numbers from each competitor, but because Paul Oyama currently enjoys a 15-9 advantage, we're going to get your 3 numbers first. Mr. Primetime, what would you like?
8, 17, and 12.
8, 17, and 12.
They're all available.
And Liz?
14, 15, 16.
14, 15, and 16 from Lightning Liz. Liz, we can start
here first. Try to avoid the TKO here as we get to number.
Excuse me.
2-pointer, which is number 14, and that would be musicals. Musicals. Okay, Liz. In West Side Story, Maria's brother Bernardo is the leader of which gang?
Baby.
Not
Sharks.
but that is correct.
It's the Sharks.
Baby Sharks.
Do 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 do, baby sharks. Do 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 do.
Now, her 3-pointer. 15 crime films. Crime films. Okay. All right. In Heat, name the actor who was gunned down in the street by Al Pacino after trying to use a little girl as a human shield.
I don't know this one.
Val Kilmer.
Tom Sizemore.
Juice.
Tom Sizemore.
Mm.
So Liz has to hit her 5-pointer here. If she hits it, it bounces back to Paul.
Paul gonna get the TKO?
She misses. Primetime
Maybe.
Paul will be the
I think so.
contender and face Dan Merle for the championship. Liz chose. I think 16. It's new releases. New releases.
I don't think she's gonna get it.
No.
Nope.
Which Parks and Rec alumni voices Donna Lou Who, Cindy's overworked single mother?
Amy Poehler.
2018's The Grinch.
Rashida Jones.
For 5 points.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
She keeps herself alive. She avoids the TKO.
Paul needs to get one.
I'll just do a golf clap.
One contender. He just needs to hit 1 out of the 3. Mark, he chose number 8.
That's right. And the Sharks, first category.
Sharks. Yes.
The Sharks.
The Primetime Sharks, first category. Number 8 corresponds to the world of the 2000s. So 2000, 2009. And that's for 2 points. And in this particular scenario, the win for you, Mr. Question. Richard Kelly directed Jake Gyllenhaal in what 2000s thriller?
Nightcrawler.
Okay, well, you better be ready. Donnie Darko.
Hell yeah.
Oyama is the number 1.
Hell yeah, brother.
Battle by Liz, Shannon Miller, coming back there, and now she is.
Yes.
We want to see her in the tournament.
Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt, somebody to pose possibly a threat in the playoff format that we have the Ultimate Schmoedown. And when you look at Paul Young, I like what I saw from the post game just there, because you see how excited everybody is, and the Dungeon gets a W. Kaiser's very pumped up. He also goes up to Liz Shannon Miller, congratulates her on a game well played. I like that. You can still be intimidating and have just a speck of class.
Well, I think that was the thing. He's got the fire in his belly. You can definitely see it from this kid. There's no doubt about it. I mean, he said, Dan better be ready. You want the world.
When he said Danny Boy, I thought he was answering Donnie Darko incorrectly.
He's talking about Dan Merle. He's talking about once again, I wouldn't even say the best player we've ever seen in this game.
He's on the Mount Rushmore.
He's the best.
Right next to 3 of me.
He's 12-4. He has 8 knockouts. Sorry, Sam, you retired with the belts.
Was there something happening off there?
Yeah, but again, Dan.
Do we think Dan Merle comes into Paul Oyama's post-game interview?
For a second time now, and will be against primetime Paul Oyama, who can do something that in singles I don't believe has ever happened. A rookie going undefeated to win the championship. We know that he won the title as a rookie. Konami running here keep him as a rookie going undefeated. But primetime Paul Oyama has a shot to be the youngest champion of all time by a handful of long margin. And now we're going to
Hell yeah, Paul.
Sturger first, who is with Lightning Liz Chen.
Liz, you're obviously shaking her back to that. Do you think playing under the lights affected you today?
No, I mean, I've been playing under the lights before, and I think honestly, like, I guess I should have brought 3 of my best friends to help me out and hang out with me on the set. That would have been fun.
Hopefully they're better company.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? But I think it was he's a really great competitor. He knew his shit. Stuff.
We just talked about this.
he really knows his stuff.
Liz.
She's so nice.
I'm very collected. I
Yeah.
respect him a lot.
Which is more than most of us do. But you've done such a great job since you've come into this league. I think this rookie class has proven themselves to be incredibly dominant. Obviously, you're 3-1 now, but you're going to be in the singles tournament. Are we looking forward to that now?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I, learned a lot from playing so far, and I think hopefully we'll just take that forward.
I love your optimism. Let's shake this off. We're gonna see you again soon. Back to you guys.
Liz Shannon Miller showing exactly what she's showing since the moment she walked into this league. Crowd favorite. She's a crowd favorite. She's very.
She's a crowd favorite. I didn't know that. I thought BB was.
I mean, Paul's a heel, so anybody's a crowd favorite in comparison.
Now, finally, the dungeon.
Well, you're a fan here.
They're feeling good. They got a little more pep in their step, and they've got their golden boy with them right now. It is
Dungeon got their win. Thank
goodness. 4-0 going up against the champ, Dan Merle. Let's hear from Jen.
Kaiser, I see you feel like a little redeemed now.
Well, Primetime's record speaks for itself. He took out the kid who I even have trouble hating.
That's true.
Who else did you take out? You took out Baby Cobra. You took out Lightning Louise just now. Let me tell you something.
Lightning Louise.
Baby Cobra, Baby Shark.
That kid's a legend. But, that old farmer better get ready. I know he's got a strong work ethic. He's up at 5 milking cows before his matches, whatever he's got to do. But when he faces prime time, he better get ready because this kid is ready to roll, and I'm ready to take him out.
I learned that Dan Merle has a farm. So obviously you're 4-0 now. You're facing Dan next. When you face Dan, you have the potential to be 5-0 and the first singles champion, the youngest singles champion at that since Mara. How are you feeling about this?
Ready. I'm going to come to that match prepared, as I always do, and I hope that Dan does too. Talk about a trash ball. Lots of people in this league, but Dan is someone that I respect and someone that I want to beat.
Paul actually does love Dan Merle.
We're going to make it happen.
Are you intimidated at all facing the GOAT? I mean, he is the GOAT. Sorry, Sam.
It's actually Andrew.
I'm just going to come and play my game. I can't answer this for him. So all I do is play my game, and if I win, we'll see what happens. Not intimidated is not.
Look, I've got some new plans before you try and blind my competitor here with the mic. I'm going to send this kid to the Wulong Fu Shaolin temples for a couple weeks. He's going to be studying, meditating, praying, watching the Criterion Collection front to back. And when he comes back to the dungeon, he's going to bring us a championship, and you can bet on that, Merle.
I don't know if we have all that in the budget, so hopefully you got a Patreon. Back to you guys.
Again, strong words and a tinge of racism.
Well, there's one more thing to boo him when next time, whether he shows up at a live or whatever it is, but the dungeon needed that one. They really did. And
they did.
What Paul has done in his run here.
Dan, I just realized. We've slowly but surely started the Call to Asian podcast. We're your hosts. Macho in the house.
Woo!
Danny.
We've taken over.
We've taken over. Where's Nat? Alex is getting married.
Nat, get on here.
Oh, man.
Nat, get on here.
I'm going to at Nat right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, youth versus experience here, but Paulie,
Call to Asian.
He has that intimidation factor. He's got a little bit of the heel going for him, but I like that he respects the game. He respects the game's history, and nobody's a bigger part of that than Dan Merle. He is woven into the fabric of the movie Trivia Schmoedown, and it's going to be quite an epic clash when those two get together.
We got the dungeon versus the horseman.
Add him. Just keep adding him.
Nat.
July, Dan Merle and Paul Oyama will go head-to-head.
I wouldn't be upset if Paul Denuzia pops on in, though. He can ruin the Call to Asian podcast. He can be honorary Asian for this.
From the family just a year ago to now becoming the #1 competitor in a very short time, undefeated. He's 4-0 right now. 4-0. Should he do it? Should he beat Dan Merle? He would be 5-0. I know there'll be a lot of support. I know the family loves the guy. He's a legend in the family. And should he beat Dan Merle, he could start his way to becoming a legend in the Schmoedown.
And kid's 22 years. So when I was 22, I'd seen like 4 movies in my entire life. This guy knows a lot about a lot of different genres of movie knowledge. And I guess that's it for the collision. So thanks for watching, everybody.
Not quite yet.
Door hit you.
Not quite yet.
3 down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Here we go.
snap.
Tag team matchup. Ugh, let's do this.
What a main event it is. You have the team championship on the line.
You have the challengers, which is crazy to say. The challengers, the Shire Wolves, the reigning NXT champion, Rachel the Crusher Cushing, and her partner, the legend, classy Clark Wolf. They were 6-0. They were 6-0 when they went up against the Odd Couple, the #1 contenders, and they thought, we thought, a lot of people thought that they were going to come out of that. Did not happen. The Odd Couple won in a very close match, but because the Shire was defended twice more, that's the main event. That's why we're here today.
I'm very excited to watch this epic fight.
Sorry, everybody, for everybody watching the chat. We're talking about in our podcast chat how we've taken over the podcast.
The Asians have taken over.
The Call to Asian podcast.
There's the Filipino flag.
Yeah,
the Filipinos have taken over.
Mostly Filipinos with a touch of Korean from Alex.
We make one full white person and one full Filipino.
Yeah. All together, we make one full Asian and one full white person, and that's it.
Yep, that's it. Enough to keep the show non-racist.
Yep. We're not racist. We encourage all people to participate in our podcast, but this is, make no mistake, the Call to Asian.
Call to Asian podcast.
Yes! It's finally happened.
Ha, James. This is what happens when you play with the big boys.
Yep. James, you thought you could go off to do something bigger, something greater? We are the greatest podcast. The Call to Asian podcast will take the whole award show by storm. We will be the winners of the podcast. For Schmoedown Awards, you will see us in January, and we will be loud, we will be proud, and we will be
Asian.
Asian! Almost all Asian. If you took chunks of us and then put us together to one human being, one full Asian person. We're not here to take part. We're here to take over. That's what Matt just said in the chat.
Oh, we have the chat. We have people on the chat.
Yeah. Well, in the
chat.
group chat, not the video chat.
Yes. Mark, and that's right. Yes. Yes. Correct. Didn't have a tie game.
Okay, be back.
That's correct.
All right.
We are tied going into round number 3. Mark. No, sorry. Steven Spielberg tie game. We're tied going in. We're tied coming out. Apu is incorrect. Correct. The road to El Dorado.
Brad Pitt in that game.
It was tough. It was a tough match. It was well fought and well played.
We were lucky
to escape
These promos are pretty sweet. Watching the Shire Wolves having lost that match against the Odd Couple. It's just me right now because Danny stepped out for the time being. But we're talking to Paul Denuzo in our group chat right now, and Paul Denuzio.
Our legacy so far.
Oh, I'm stoked for this tag match. This tag match, make no mistake, this tag match is gonna be fire. Oh, I want Clark to take this back. Get the titles back, Shire Wolves.
We'd be eager to do it again.
Rachel,
this is for you.
So you think the Shire Wolves got this?
Shire Wolves coming back. It's one thing to lose the titles once. I think it's crazy to think that you can beat the Shire Wolves twice in a row, though.
And now
I don't know. I feel kind of bad for the Odd Couple. I want them to kind of hold on to it a little longer.
The Odd Couple has proven their worth, man. Fucking champion players for sure. But the Odd Couples, or the Shire Wolves at this point, again, if you ask me, when me and Matt were watching, if we thought they were going to lose, no.
Well, Rachel looked off that night.
If you thought we did lose twice, though, I don't think it happens.
I don't think she can be on off 2 days.
I don't think you take both of those players off their game twice in a row.
Because we're taking it back. You guys have proven to play very well in live scenarios.
But this is, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I don't think that the Odd Couple's going to win, but Snyder is on a roll recently.
Yep, and I think Roxy's gotten to study now.
Yeah.
Take things seriously.
I would agree. I think Roxy and then Draco, well, Snyder.
Yeah, they got him kind of. in order.
All of them have found their team composition finally, and they're playing at the potential they could have been playing at when they first came together.
The rematch between the current champions, the odd couple, Jeff Snyder, Mark Andreyko, and the legends. You have Mark Wolf and Rachel Cushing. Jeff Snyder, also, by the way, has to be touted for the fact that he is the first guy to ever win the team championship twice, 2 different teams. Mark Andreyko had a dream to where for a long time, was he going to win a belt? Could he win a belt? And what a great moment, what an emotional moment when he did do it, showing how much it meant, showing how much he really wanted this, and the partnership between both him and Snyder and Roxy Stryer. Roxy Stryer, who's also making a big manager of the year, the way she works with these guys, the way she keeps them in check. They truly are the odd couple. But to win, to keep on to those titles, as you know, it is very hard to do, especially when you're staring over Clark Wolf and Rachel Cushing.
Well, that's the big question with the odd couple was, are they going to be able to complement each other's strengths? Will they have good team chemistry? Right. The very definition of team chemistry is, in relation to the Schmoedown, is the Shire Wolves. They've done it so many times.
Let's see James's picture from the set in the group chat.
It's been told in my ear from a semi-drunk producer. Schmoedown
He's just rubbing it in.
Is now trending on Twitter as a hashtag. We are
I think he's right behind you.
Other great hashtags such as Waffle House and Norway.
Perfect. So keep the hashtag going.
Norway, Helene.
Especially for this main event, Schmoedown Collision 3 and Shire Wolves versus Odd.
Wait, Helene in there?
Tweet about it.
Thought I said Norway. Helene.
Oh, yeah.
Helene. We miss you.
Thank you. Oh! I'm so excited for you to be here with us for this main event. Mark?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Do we do a tail?
We got to do a tail of the tape. We do a tail.
All right. Let's see what kind of entrance the Shire Wolves are going to come up with.
You have the Shire Wolves horror movies. It's a Lord of the Rings fantasy movies if you wanted to, and just kicking ass and taking names. Yes. Odd couple. You also have whether
Danny, you got Odd Couple or Shire Wolves this match?
I told you I'm going for my Odd Couple.
Just nice.
All right.
Very fun intro theme song.
Yes.
But I mean, I think the Shire Wolves will win it, but I want to.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready.
All right. It's time
for the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
5 rounds for the movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Championship of the World.
Let's do this.
Introducing first.
We run the world. Hell yeah. I'm going to bump this.
With a record of 6 wins, 1 defeat, and 2 knockouts. They are the former movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champions, Classy Clark Wolf, and the Energy Dome Champion, Rachel the Crusher Cushing.
Yeah.
Yay, feminism.
Get it, Clark. We love you.
It's the Girls to Action podcast.
And their opponents. Led to the ring by their manager, Roxy Stryer. With a record of 5 wins, 1 defeat, and 2 knockouts. They are the reigning,
defending,
undisputed movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champions of the World. Jeff Snyder and Mark Andreyko, the Odd Couple. And they're all, what in the world is that?
I respect Snyder's full Pride Month attire, though.
But look at the belt on Snyder's shoulder again. How many times did you see that? In a year and a half, Snyder walking out with the belt. Coming out.
I love the abrupt music cut on the second teamer player that comes out. It's just been music playing, and done.
Shire Wolves going to be something really big. I won something.
Jeff Snyder looking like a white trash blend of the Good Witch.
Good. All right. So the champions have sat down. The challengers have sat down. And Mark, how was round number one?
Round number one in this championship 5-round match works like thus. 8 questions going to be asked to the field. Each question is worth 1 point per answer. There's no penalty for missing a question. There's stealing in round number one. This is a team format. However, round number one is an individual exercise of movie trivia. Know how you may not consult with your teammate in round number one.
Man, these hours have flown by. Also, round of applause for being gone for the whole collision. Can I get a name in?
Hallelujah.
Amen, brother. We're in here.
Hallelujah.
Cry real tears if I forget.
All right, so we asked the champions first. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
I'm ready, baby.
And the challengers, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Ready.
Then let's get
Ready to smoke. Do it.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
All right, here we go. Acapulco Shire Wolves, question 1. Action adventure. Action adventure.
Again?
Kingsman, the Golden Circle. Who plays the statesman? Champagne, aka Champ.
Oh, who's the Lebowski? Who's
Jeff Bridges?
Jeff Bridges? Yep, that's the one.
I did, but someone else who I've been told I look like has 1, 2, 5, 4, 3,
Prime
2,
time.
1. Pens down. Mark and Draco. Yes, Clark Wolf.
Sam Jackson.
No,
Ooh.
and Snyder.
Nope.
Yes, Rachel.
Yep.
Okay, so
Woo! Woo!
2-1. It's a
We
champ.
did it. We got it. We got it. Shanks back.
Come on, Clark.
Illegal habit. Question.
Clark's gonna turn heel.
That Bacon star as bank robbing villains that take Meryl Streep and her family hostage in which Curtis Hanson film?
Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep.
Streep.
Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep.
Snyder won't know this.
No.
Nope.
There it is.
Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep.
down, please. Start Clark Wolf.
Don't have it.
Didn't have it. Snyder.
River Wild.
Yes. Christian.
The River Wild.
Yes. And Draco.
River Wild.
Had it. Okay.
Wow.
Ooh.
Clark's
Clark
going heel.
again.
Telling him. They're gonna break up and she's going heel.
Question for you. Dramas. Dramas. In 1993's In the Name of the Father, who stars as young Irishman Jerry Quinlan?
What's his name? Liam Nelson.
Dude, love it. How great is the Scream? Yeah. There's a show we have called Toy Live. We play it off.
Oh, you guys still do
5.
that?
Yeah, we still do
Oh,
it.
good.
4.
Liam Nielsen.
It's great. 3,
Nielsen?
2,
Yeah.
1. Hands down, please. And we'll start.
Think.
Daniel Day-Lewis?
Yes, Christian.
Oh.
And Draco.
Oh yeah.
Clark.
I said Brad Pitt.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, Clark.
Clark.
You're killing me. You're tearing me apart, Clark.
No, you're tearing me apart, Clark. Why?
Who does Rocky fight in the climactic boxing match in Rocky 2?
And
Oh.
2?
That's what's his name? Apollo Creed.
Yeah, it is Apollo Creed, right? Yeah, Apollo Creed. Because he doesn't play Drago until 4.
Mm-hmm. And Mr. T is in 3. It was the rematch.
Yeah.
2, 1. We start with Rachel Christian.
Apollo Creed.
Yes. And Draco.
Apollo Creed.
Apollo Creed.
Yeah, finally.
Get back in that game, Clark.
Wow, because Clark did get that one and Snyder missed. We're only 2 points down now.
Important exchange, Christian, as we are
I'm shocked that Snyder missed that.
I know, right? Well, that shows that GTE carried the Rocky questions.
That is so true. It's sad. All right, here we go. Fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi is the next question. In what 2018 sci-fi film can the protagonist be found on a mission to acquire 3 keys, lock the gate to the golden egg?
Ready Player
Ready
One.
Player One. Nice.
Somebody gives me that offer. I'm like, yeah.
Called Asian Podcast. Big fans of the book. Maybe the movie. How'd you feel about the movie, Dan?
I didn't really like the movie too much, but it was okay.
Yeah, the movie was
Book
okay.
is fine.
Book is really
Book
good.
is fine. Book is fine.
No. Clark. No. Snyder.
Took me a second. Ready Player One.
Yes. Cushing.
Ready Player One.
Yes.
Player One.
Okay, so only 2 points down. On
Yeah.
the Shire Wolves coming back here. Richard
Rachel's pitching a perfect game.
Cushing is pitching a perfect game. That is very true. Okay. Next question.
Always seems to work out where I get to say your next category is comedies. The 2003 action comedy in which Harrison Ford and Josh Hartnett play LAPD detectives who investigate the murder of a rapper.
LA Confidential.
Good for you. Previous movie.
What is it? Rapper from Reddit? What was the question?
Harrison Ford and somebody else in a 2013.
I don't know. Cradle to the Grave.
Hollywood Homicide?
That's it.
Uh,
Yes, Rachel.
Nope.
No. And Draco.
Draco
had it. 10-7.
Nice. We're doing it. We're doing it, guys.
3, and it is 10-7. The champions have a 3-point lead as we get to the next question here, which is
Champs
horror
are here.
thriller.
Oh, well, Clark got this.
Played the title character in which classic horror sequel?
Elsa Lancaster? Horror sequel. Oh man, Clark's gonna
Frozen. Frozen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeff Snyder.
Bride of Frankenstein?
Yes. Rachel.
Bride of Frankenstein.
Yes. And Mark. Clark.
I am not going to show you what I wrote
Wow.
down. It wasn't that.
Wow.
Oh, Clark.
Clark's embarrassing.
Come on.
Sorry to Nat and Dylan. They're Clarkaholics.
She will tell you.
If you watched the last Star Wars match, you realize they're shocking. Truth.
Is in the world of animated movies. Closing out round number 1, animated movies. Movies drawn on a computer or by hand. Your question, who voices the main character, the lion Alex, in the Madagascar franchise?
Ben Stiller.
You know, we have an Alex.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. That sounds right.
Son of a bitch. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. You're right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we go to Rachel.
Ben Stiller.
Yes. And Draco. No. Clark.
Yeah, no.
No. And Snyder.
Wow.
Rachel.
Close the gap, Rachel.
3 points, and it is 12-9. The Shire was down by 3. Down by 3, and Rachel did not shoot. You got 7 out of that round.
Yeah, very good round.
Clark,
for Rachel.
how many did you get Clark get?
Points
Like 1, 2?
Feeling their way around the match.
Like
This is
2
a
or 3.
level
This
competition we
is
have
this
here.
the worst round I've ever seen her play.
That might be the worst round we've ever seen from Clark Wolf.
Yeah.
Round number 2. How's it go?
That's why I'm here. It's the wheel round. The wheel of fate, dude. Justice.
If it wasn't for Rachel, they'd be out of this.
I know Rachel picked up the slack, but I don't know. We'll see.
Well, it was weird because last time it was Rachel that was down and Clark.
Yeah, I know Rachel was way behind on that last round.
Category features 6 questions. This is a team format, so 6 questions are asked per team. Each question is worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. However, there is stealing available in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the answer, just multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1. Because the odd couple not only are the favorites, but they also find themselves in the lead 12-9. They have the option to spin first or defer to their opponents. So what would the spectacle, the gentleman like?
A gentleman normally says ladies first, but I'm not a gentleman.
No, I think we know very well.
That's the truest thing ever been spoken in the studio.
I don't know what kind. Okay, good for you.
Jeff Snyder preparing for
A spin from the wheel there, champ. Not the
here.
All right, here's Jeff Snyder's ridiculous spin.
There it goes. Manager Roxy Stryer. Thanks for looking on.
They're looking to see what is it going to land on here. Something they are.
It's a big spin. That's a big old fat old spin right there. I tell you what.
They're choosing their opponent shoots or not.
Woo!
Yeah, it's just a category. So no matter what they pull, they can't spin again. Should they?
Fantasy sci-fi. No, Leo? Do Leo. Do it. Do it.
Keep it. Keep it.
Yeah!
All right, Leonardo DiCaprio, it is. All right, Leonardo DiCaprio, the champions will go first. And
excuse me.
In the world of Leonardo DiCaprio.
all right, here we go. Starting for DiCaprio played Jim Carroll, who was a drugged-out teenager in which biographical film?
Basketball Diaries.
Basketball Diaries.
Nice. Good one, Danny.
Good movie. Great movie.
Question 2. Catch Me If You Can. Frank Abagnale poses as a pilot for which airline?
American Airlines. American Airlines.
Multiple choice. Is it A, Delta, B, United, C, Northwest, or D, Pan Am?
United.
United, the #1 enemy of Call the Asian podcast. They hate us.
Yep. They do.
It's incorrect. The choices are A, Delta, B, United, C, Northwest, D, Pan Am.
Pan Am.
For 1 point.
Oh.
4 points remain for the outcome.
Get it, girls.
DiCaprio starred alongside this leading actress in 1995's The Quick and the Dead.
Sharon Stone.
2 points. What's the name of the ambitious war movie the title character is producing at the beginning of The Aviator?
Oh, snap.
Hells Angels. 2 more points.
Yeah, that was the 4th one.
All right.
Man, I love it. Jacob.
Up 1 to 2 points. Go the way of the outcome.
Number 5. Who played Leonardo DiCaprio's deceased wife in the thriller Shutter Island? More points.
Yep, Michelle Williams. Is it Michelle Williams?
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a good book, too. I like that book.
All right, here we go. This actress played Sal, the leader of the beach community, opposite Leonardo DiCaprio in
The Beach.
The Beach. Tilda Swinton for 2 more points. All right.
James hates that movie.
Is that 6?
Yeah, we went early DiCaprio, we went mid DiCaprio. That was an entire breadth of that young man's storied career.
All right, so the Odd Couple season's up right now, 22-10. Classic Clark Wolf is at the wheel.
Beautiful.
Spin it.
Come on, Clark.
Here's a spin.
All right. Clark needs horror.
Hit something good that they can just sweep all the way to make it a tie.
I have this thought in my head. I think I'll go ahead and put it out there for the world to know.
Tie it up.
I would consider Clark Wolf to be the best spinner of the wheel in history.
Easily. Well, she said such.
No, she's not the best at the wheel. Drew is.
Recently.
McQueenie is.
Yeah, McQueenie's solid.
More kind to her.
Come on, Wheel.
How to be
Come on, Wheel.
Festival Darlings.
Festival Darlings. Keep it.
Spin it.
Keep it. Keep it.
Spun away. I don't blame
I
him.
just wish one person would keep Festival Darlings.
That's a rough category.
I love that category. Me and Snyder talked about that.
Yeah,
Like
on the
post
indies.
about the
Yeah.
indies.
I agree. I think there should be some more indies, but
not going to be Fuzzy directors.
There needs to be an A24 category.
yeah,
Be good for the Shire.
I'd respect that. A24, Blumhouse, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Blumhouse.
Yeah.
All right. In the world of directors, your first question. Robert Zemeckis directed Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer in this 2000 film.
What lies beneath?
Good job. Come on, ladies.
All right, next question. 2 more points. Who directed such comedies as Superbad, Adventureland, and Paul?
Greg Mottola?
2 more points. Wow.
Good pull. Good pull by the Shire Wolves fighting back.
2 more points. And as we get to the halfway point in round number 2, who directed the Pixar films Monsters, Inc. and Inside Out?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
Pete Doctor?
Pete Doctor.
2 points.
Nice. Good pull, man.
Should they maintain this perfection through the last 3 questions, we'll be tied going into round number 3. The betting round. Your next question, Shire Wolves, in the world of directors. Who made his directorial debut with the 1960 comedy The Bellboy?
No idea.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Jerry Lewis, B, Blake Edwards, C, Jack Lemmon, or D, Woody Allen?
See?
Jerry Lewis?
Hey, lady!
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
See, we need Clark. Rachel can take over.
In the area of directors, which actress was the director of the films In the Land of Blood and Honey and By the Sea?
Angelina Jolie.
2 points, and they're within 3 of the odd couples lead.
Come on, ladies. One more.
Wow.
All right. So
Within 1. Get it on the betting round.
This last question, round number 2, right off the bat, they're going to pull to within 1 of the odd couple. Round with directors. Todd Williams, Henry Joost, and Christopher Landon all directed entries in this recent horror franchise.
Come on, Clark. Come on, Clark.
Saw?
Paranormal Activity.
2 more points.
Yes!
Wow.
Comeback by the former champs. It is 22-21. They have cut the lead as we get into round number 3. It looked like a big gap, hard to come back from, but they did it. They're only a point behind as we get into round number 3.
1 point
That's
down.
Betting round, Mark.
Betting round. Let's do it. Go crazy, lady. Come on, you got this. Come on.
Round number 3, like you said, Chris.
You mean Rachel's got this? Come on, Clark.
Clark.
You need to
question.
stop. She's gonna get this. I think she's done with her rest.
Yeah.
To the field in that realm. The question is
Griff.
The point value of the team.
That was me. Chill out.
Hey. We're going to ask you for a wager between 0 to 3 points. You bet no points, you can bet 3 points, 2, however many you want, up to 3. And then we'll ask the question. If you get the question right, you gain that many points. If it's wrong, you lose that many points.
This and the speed round are the important ones.
Yeah.
We'll find out what category we're asking.
Festival Darlings. That's my bet. Let's see it.
Round and round it goes. Make sure you catch Jeff Snyder headlining at Jumbo's Clown Room.
Nope. It's gonna be mixed bag.
Oh.
That happened last time.
Okay, so maybe this is good. This is even for everyone.
That's a hard one to have to pitch a betting round on.
Nope. Yeah.
Come on, ladies. 3. Do 3. Go big. It either sinks them on this. This is the round right here. It's gonna either sink them or win.
Mm-hmm. Christian's daughter is relying on you.
Yeah.
All right. So.
And John's little girls.
Take a quick look at. Thank you, sir. And with the, can I just flip it over?
Yes, I saw that.
Thanks very much.
All right, here we go, guys. In Fast Times at Ridgemont High,
yes,
he plays popular senior Brad Hamilton.
Oh.
Tell me they put 3. Tell me they put 3. Tell me I'll couple put 2. Tie game. Tie game in the speed round.
3, 2, 1. We start with challengers. How many points? And you said how many points for the champions? You said both correct on both sides, so it's still 1 point. 24-23, and now we get to the.
If they lose it on that 1 point, it comes from that betting round. Bet.
Depends on how it goes with the speed round. We have.
Here we go. This is gonna be it.
Yep.
In number 4, as it rounds, the buzzers come out because teammates and competitors will have to buzz in, and we call it the speed round because whoever buzzes in first gets a shot at answering that question. There's 5 questions total in the speed round. You may not rely on your teammates' knowledge. This is an individual exercise, although like in round 1, any point that you accrue will be added to your points. The way that the speed round works is that each question is worth 1 point. Get it right, you get the point. Get it wrong, you lose the point. You have exactly 2 seconds to answer the question. Once I say your name, Christian Harloff will be asking all 5 speed round questions. As soon as I say you by name, then you have exactly 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi to answer the question. If you don't get it right, or you're not able to answer correctly within those 2 seconds, you will lose the point. We'd always like to do a little test here just to make sure the buzzers are working. So, Mark Andreyko, this question is going to be asked to you first. What is your teammate's name? Mark.
Robert Meyer Burnett.
All right, Jeff Snyder, what is your teammate's name?
Mark Andreyko.
Very accurate, 1 point. All right, Mark Wolf, what is Mark Andreyko's teammate's name?
This feels like a trick question. Jeff Snyder.
Okay, she is 1.5 seconds.
Well, she got the question right.
High road.
Rachel Cushing, your question is, who is the greatest Intergeekdom player of all time?
All right,
Mara, Kanaka. Mara.
Yeah, James clapping in the background. You know it.
That's good. All right, cool.
I will just be saying your first name I call.
The only person I heard scream and yell there was Eric, the editor, who's going to use that next. All right. Champions, are you ready? Yes, sir. Challengers, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Who played the title character in Uncle Buck?
John Candy.
Correct.
Die.
Nice.
What film released in 2014 won the Best Picture at the Academy Awards?
Rachel, come on.
Rachel.
Birdman.
Correct.
Yes.
3 questions for me.
The lead.
Denzel Washington had famously never done a sequel to one of his films. Mark.
Equalizer.
Oh, actually, no. The full question is, Denzel Washington had famously never done a sequel to one of his films until which 2018 film? The answer is The Equalizer 2.
Challenge.
Challenge.
So the
Okay.
challenge is
Yep.
Yeah.
go to a ruling, and we'll give.
I mean, that's a speed round question that should not have that far stretched. Because if you have a speed round question that asks you specifically, now franchises, that's fair, but if it goes into like specific which one, I would say that question should become invalid. Because that's like, you're guaranteed just to take an L on that one. But we'll see.
We are back, and after consulting with the judge as well as Christian and myself, we have decided that the ruling does stand. The point will not be awarded to Mark Andreco or his team, the odd couple. They will lose the point because
Can we hear that question again?
had the answer of the Equalizer 2. This is why the speed round is so challenging, is that you want to buzz in with the right answer, but sometimes in your rush to do so, you buzz in before you hear the full question.
No, now the Shire was going to win it.
The answer is the Equalizer 2.
What was the question? Can you repeat?
Yes. Denzel Washington had famously never done a sequel to one of his films until which 2018 film? Which should be The Equalizer 2. First sequel. Yeah. All right.
Tough breaking. We have one more question. Two more questions.
Two more. Take it tied up.
All right, here we go. Question number 4. Which 2005 Steve Carell film served as Judd Apatow's director?
The 40-year-old virgin.
Yes. All right.
It's taking long to get back on the train. Last question in the speed round.
Last one. Which Oscar-nominated coming-of-age movie was filmed over a 12-year period? Mark.
Boyhood.
Yes.
Boyhood.
Woo! Nothing.
Thank God.
Correct answers in the speed round.
You're back.
You see that score?
Thank God. Thank God.
Points have been scored, half by each team.
Tie game as we get to the final round, the championship round.
Scary.
Belts will either be retained or distributed in the final round, round number 5. Each team is going to give us a series of numbers. These numbers may range from 1 to 20. Each number corresponds to a different corner of movie trivia schmoedown know-how. Your first question is worth 2 points. Next one's worth 3 points. The last question is worth 5 points. Because this is a team format, here's how it works. We'll give you the category for your 2-point question. At that point, the team must decide which member is going to answer solo. You may not consult with your teammate for either the 2-pointer or the 3-pointer. The 3-pointer thereby answered by the opposing. You may only consult with your teammate for the 5-point question. So the odd couple and Shire Wolves, Christian, like we said, tied at 25. It's been a hell of a match thus far because the odd couple are the favorites going into it. And they have the belt. They can give us their 3 lucky numbers first. So, gentlemen, do you feel lucky, punks?
Down to the wire, this one.
It's going to be like the same thing as last time.
I know. It's going to be the last question game.
5, 10, and 15 for the champions and for the Shire Wolves.
8, 12, 19.
8, 12, and 19 for the Wolves, who will go first. It will be question 8. Excuse me, question 8 for the Wolves. 2-pointer here comes in Sly and Arnie films.
Shit.
Sly and Arnie films.
Take it, Rachel.
Who would like to answer it? Keep in mind, JT.
Take it, Rachel.
I think Clark will take it. Let Rachel take the harder one.
So Clark hasn't been on a roll, but it's more likely Rachel will know it than probably Clark. If Clark knows that she just doesn't know it, it's better for Rachel.
Yeah, and her confidence is down too.
Yeah.
All right, I will take it.
No.
That's what I thought. Well, she didn't sound confident. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Clark, what is the
Didn't even know.
What city is the main setting in the film Daylight?
Do you want to know that?
No.
Chicago.
It's New York City. New York City.
We
bounce back to the odd couple here who have to answer their 2 points.
Here we go. Come on.
You selected for your 2-point question number 5, and that corresponds to the world of the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay. For 2 points, your question is: you can find the characters of Gordy, Vern, Chris, and
Stand
Teddy
by me.
in what 1980s
Sorry.
coming of age film. You could have thought you are your lesson.
Stand by me.
But it
That's
is
a great movie.
That's the 1986 Rob Reiner film, and now the Odd Couple have a 2-point
Yes.
lead. Now we go back to the start.
I love that movie too.
Right? They're going to force the hand of the Odd Couple.
All right, come on, mate.
Now we
Come on. Come on, Rachel.
Prime. This is Rachel Cushing's question. Rachel, you have 20 seconds for this one.
Oh boy.
Name 3 of the 5 actors who played criminals in The Usual Suspects.
Do you want to know this?
Benicio del Toro,
Kevin
Kevin
Spacey.
Pollak, Gabriel Byrne.
Correct.
3.
All right.
Good. Come on. Keep it up. Keep it up.
3-pointer.
Drop the ball, Odd Couple. Come on, Snyder. Don't be on fire for this.
Jeff Snyder.
Right, Jeff. So your team
70s. Classics.
and your 3-point question that is asked just to you is in the world of biopics.
That could be 50-50, Snyder.
And your question. Paul Dano and John Cusack portrayed which famous musician in 2015's Love and Mercy?
Ryan Wilson.
3
Yep.
points.
Yeah.
Beach Boys. That's a good movie.
So the Shire Wolves either have to.
Right now, gets to throw it back to the Odd Couple with this
Come on.
5-pointer. If they hit it, it bounces back to the champions. However, if they miss, the Odd Couple retains the titles. 19. Out for that belt in front of you, Rachel. It's comic book movies.
Woo!
Comic
Come
book
on.
movies. Go. In Deadpool, what does Wade decide to do with Vanessa on their first date?
Skee ball.
Skee ball. Yep, she knows it.
Play skee ball?
That's correct.
5. Yes. I don't think it's a 5-point question, but
That's not a 5-point question.
it's not. But
No.
whatever.
Hits it, they keep the title.
Woo!
Come on, let's do it.
Come on.
Werewolves regain the titles, and they will see Rachel Cushing as a double champion. Once again, mark the 5-pointer.
Get it back, ladies.
5-pointer. For the win and to keep the belt comes, as you selected number 15,
Classics.
in the world of comedy.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
No, it's round 5. And your question. In the film Scrooge, what arrogant TV executive Frank Cross sent to most everyone on his earth?
Either Draco knows this or they don't know it.
I think he knows it.
5,
I don't.
4.
No. Nope.
Repeat your question. Do that. In Scrooge, what does
They don't know
arrogant TV executive Frank Cross
They don't
send
know it.
to most everyone on his businesses?
Well, this is the. They don't know.
Fruitcake?
Oh.
Yes!
No. Jeez.
Cassie Clark Wolf, Rachel
Woo!
Cushing, the Shire Wolf.
Oh, poor old couple.
Migrants, how he said it.
They got to be champions for like a week.
The dreaded
the answer was a towel, and we found ourselves in the same exact position. This time, the odd couple had the answer to 5. They didn't get it. And the Shire Wolves take the belts back. Rachel Cushing is
Oh, that wasn't a 5-pointer, though.
and interviewed.
That one was a 5-point. I'll give it that.
No, the skee ball one.
What?
Wasn't it?
Oh, it wasn't. Skee ball's a solid 3.
Go the other way, midway.
It's like the biggest thing in the movie.
Right. Like,
He bought her an hour of the time when she was, and he bought her at ski time.
Right.
Question. This came down to the wire. As we thought it was the Shire Wolves' way. They are champions. Yeah. The movie Trivia Schmoedown champions for the second time. They are the only 2 people now. They're the only team ever to repeat. They're the only team to ever do it twice. And Rachel and Clark joined Jeff Snyder as the only people to win it twice. The team, Patriots. Yes, the Patriots. So, man, that was a battle right down the wire. Nothing to be ashamed of on both teams here. And I'm sure Jen Sturger has a lot to say to both the Odd Couple and Roxy Stryer.
Where's the little girl?
Oh, come on.
You're dressed like a parade. You will not be.
Come on, Harloff's daughter.
I know.
Give us
You
a
guys
sweet
really
interview.
Pour the valiant effort out there. I know, Mark, you were probably disappointed, obviously, with what went down in the speed round. Tell me what your thoughts are going through this right now.
You know what? This was a mirror image of the match where we beat them. We were behind that time. They, you know, you always want to win. Anyone that says they don't want to win is lying. But if we could play like them, if we could just play them off and on like this for the rest of our lives, I'd be happy. This is a fun. I'm going to look forward to watching this match because it was this. The score of 63.
All right, Founding Fathers, cash in. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Come on, Founding Fathers. Do it.
Collision going.
We got to do it. Come on.
The only sadness is I would have liked to have won 2 in a row, but that's a first-class problem.
Absolutely. Jeff, you defended a belt, what, 7 times?
Yeah, I would love to have defended this one today, but Shire Wolves came to play. I mean, they ran through that second round. I thought we had them on the ropes, and I got a lot of good director questions, and yeah, speed round, tough love.
What did you learn defending a title for the first time, Mark? How was that feeling?
It was surprisingly less tense than I thought it was. It was I tried to be very zen, and Jeff's been really good about that. Like when we converse, we turn, we face each other, and you make eye contact. So it gets you out of your head. You put yourself in defensive. It's the difference of why I like playing teams instead of singles, because in singles, you're only head. I want to move out of here.
So is this really what you want to move into?
I told Jeff, I said, I hope, you know, we remain a team as long as you have me, because I think we complement each other really well. I think we're in a groove. Like I said,
I hope the Odd Couple sticks together.
About this loss. If every loss is this
I think that directors was the turning point, though.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of
Because that first round was not good.
Right.
So to lose to friends in a match this exciting, it's a win.
Roxy, I know you and I have had our differences, but I have to say, watching this team out there and just the way they've progressed and the way that they've built this undeniable chemistry, you've done an amazing job as managers this year. And I mean, if this isn't a run for manager of the year, I don't know what is, honestly.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
I will die on the hill. We would not be here. We would not be here without Roxy.
Don't die on the hill. Keep playing. We've got more to do. I really appreciate that, Jen. And also, I just want to say, there's nothing more you guys could have done. I'm so proud of you. I thought that you played the most amazing game today, and you talked, you communicated. Everything that was a problem the first match we ever had is no problem. If you don't know it, you don't know it. You guys know way more than I'm ever now. So I'm just really proud of you guys.
Well, I'm sure this is not the last we've seen of the Odd Couple.
We want a rubber match, and we're going to, take on whoever we have to in this league to get back to this position, because, I think the third one would really have some fireworks.
Well, with the team tournament coming up, I'm thinking we can make that happen for you guys. Sorry about your loss, but hell of a match, guys.
Thank you for watching. All right, look, that was classy.
They're called the Odd Couple. They should change the name to the Happy Losers.
Well, I mean, it was. I think Draco nailed it. There's nothing to come from that fight and say, oh man, this happened and this should have happened. It's like, that's exactly why you play the game, because you want a match like this. Like, for people who are watching this, I want to be in the Schmoedown. They go, oh, you know what match I really watched that I wanted to see, that maybe want to become a player, was Shire Wolves versus the Odd Couple. Both the matches, the way that they played, the way they respect each other, the knowledge that they both had. You look at Clark Wolf's game.
Clark had struggled in that first round, came back to fight in that second round, and then had a strong the third round, fourth round. They just played all together. Rachel Cushing had a hell of a game, and it was just.
And that's the lesson that you learn when you watch a championship match. It's not who can play the more perfect game, but there are no perfect games. What you're going to experience is people taking their lumps and being able to come back from that.
How do you hang in there?
It's a court to rock in.
All right, so now we are with Jen Sturger, who is with
Come on.
Movie Trivia.
Cash it in. Cash it in. Cash it in.
That's right, guys. Ladies.
Double champed
How does
again.
it feel to have?
Where's the little girl?
I know, right?
You guys are the people's champions. How does it feel to have that hardware back?
It feels so good. I said in the pre Q&A that like we had to do a gut check. We lost, and that took a little bit to sink in, but it made us stronger. It made us fight a little bit harder, and we wanted to be the team that while we lost the belts, we fought back and got them back.
What did you guys learn from your feud now with the Odd Couple? I feel like they're the first competition you guys really came up against that you were like, oh wow, like you said, it was a gut check moment.
They are formidable opponents, absolutely, and they're an incredible team. They're so well rounded. When we're thinking about categories for the wheel, we're always like, well, geez, what do we pick? I don't even, meaning because we feel like their strengths are our strengths, our strengths are their strengths, and we feel very evenly matched, which means that's going to be that's always going to be a tough match.
Is that why Har wasn't on the wheel? I was wondering, because I'm like, that's your go-to. Where was it?
Yeah, no. If Mark Andreyko is playing against me, Horror is not going on the wheel. That's not a lock. I do want to say, by the way, after just now, I want to clarify when we were at the desk and I said, towel. I was quoting Scrooge. I wasn't yelling at the picture. So I just wanted to VHS. So it's, yeah. Anyway, that's just a little nerdy part. Scrooge is
okay.
If anyone would ever call the Shire Wolves jerks, even in the comment section. Rachel, I know it's a love-hate relationship.
Baby sharks?
On Twitter.
Yeah.
What does winning this belt back mean to you?
It goes back to something I said before too. Defending the belt the first time against Who's the Boss was the match that meant the most to us because it meant proving all of those people wrong. And it was as much about them as it was about us. After that, it was like growing our partnership, getting better, honing in on the game, and playing our hearts out, knowing win or lose, we've cemented our status, we've cemented our legacy, and we're so proud of that. So, as much as we love our fans and all the little girls and the people that look up to us, and that's truly one of the best parts of this game. We're definitely hoping that we represent you well. But this isn't about the game, this is about us.
Yeah, and if I can just say, it's always amusing to me after playing with Rachel for so long that she allows detractors to get into her head because she is probably the best person to ever play this entire game.
Debatable.
I'd give her it.
Teams, whatever. And I think you proved that today, time and time. You proved it over and over again. But I struggled in this game, and Rachel, picked up where I was struggling and helped carry me. And we do that for each other. But I was really glad that Rachel was my partner today.
I just have to think that's a sign of a good partnership. We're not always on 100% time. No player in this league has been perfect every game, every match they've been in.
Right.
It's a sign of a good partnership.
Paul has.
Yeah, Paul has, but
doing your best to pick up the slack, but also to be there to encourage them. We had a long talk about who's going to shoot the 2-pointer and the 3-pointer because of where our heads were at. It was less about the categories, but that's why we were a great team. We talk it out, we have each other's backs. She's had my back when I didn't have good games, and today I was proud to pick up a little bit of that slack. It happens, but that's why you're my favorite person in this league, and that's why I'm so glad you're my partner.
So now you ladies get to sit back and watch the team tournament, see who you will have to defend against next. I know you're not even looking forward to that, but Rachel, obviously you've got 2 belts on your shoulders right now. And I know that you were probably too busy prepping for your match earlier, but I'm sure you heard that you'll be facing Mike Kalinowski now at Comic-Con in San Diego. What is that going to be like going up against?
Say it again.
I said it last time.
What'd I say?
He wants to lose to me a fourth time. I'm happy to oblige, but congratulations. It was a hell of a match. Kevin, you're a star in the league. You'll do amazing in the future. I have no doubt. But I am very excited to go up against Mike again in front of the Colorado crowd.
I think I can vouch for this entire audience and the audience at home when I say I'm very excited for that too.
No, I want Smets.
The champions who
I
will
want
be at the
Smets.
post show when we wrap
But
this thing up.
KO against Rachel was the match of the year so far still, so.
But look, what an event it was, partner. We had two big #1 contender matches, the Manager Bowl and the Team Championship, that saw the champions once again, Classy Clark Wolf and Rachel Cushing, taking their championship back.
It's been an honor to be here with you and with everyone out there for the Collision 3. We got to learn a little something with that last match. Is that if you lose, take it with a smile on your face and enjoy the ride. And for the victors, where they're covering up each other's mistakes, that's what makes a great partnership. You and I should start doing that.
Sure, what you said. Anyway, I wanted to thank you guys. I wanted to thank all of you once again, and make sure
It was my pleasure.
Keep that hashtag going of the Schmoedown Collision 3, Shire Wolves versus Occupable, whatever it is. Get it out there, and we're going to be checking all that. We'll retweet some of them for the official account, do all the stuff there too. Make sure you join the Facebook group. There's almost 20,000 of you guys right now. If you haven't joined Patreon, please do so. All the live events that we get, you can be part of that. If you, whether it's, you want to just get the show, become a $10 patron, you get every live show. We have a ton.
$10 patron. If you're listening, I know we've been quiet for the last like 5 minutes of interviews and stuff like that. Be a patron today. Be a $10 patron. Get that sweet Gucci link every month whenever they do a sweet event in Schmoedown.
Mike Giller Kalinowski.
Oh, that's going to be a big match. Very excited to get to San Diego in the long
They say see us live in your hometown. Hashtag Schmoedown Nashville.
Nashville.
Tweet it out. Tweet it at Christian Harloff and at Mark Ellis.
Mr. Harloff,
Where we have Alexa.
I know you're watching this.
Here today. Some people, maybe you and I will pop into it, but just lest we forget, let's get everybody in this room to give a huge round of applause to our crew. Literally,
to the crew.
Go, Cody. Cody. RB3.
RB3, Brent Hannah, Copster, Cody. Cody.
We love Cody.
We love Cody at this podcast.
Also, listen to the rundown next week to go over all this, whether it's Frankie Numbers, the boat, Brad Gilmore, and Chris Clark will be talking about this in length. But yeah, Mark said it. Go on over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown YouTube channel and go.
I guess they're not cashing it in. I guess they want the Shire Wolves to be champions.
So
for a little while longer.
A little while longer.
Some of the champions to know what special guests are going to show up. But going over to the post show, wrapped up. What a great event it was. One of the best events I think we've done so far for the great Mark Ellis.
What do you think? Has this been the best collision?
I don't know. Let's see if we get a. Let's see if
surprised.
We're getting the stream spinner circle right now. Nope. It wrapped up, so I guess there's an episode still.
Nothing yet. I guess they're gonna film it when we get.
Right. So it's probably just followed by that. So I guess
on the event.
Second thoughts. Post show live. Yeah, it's supposed to come on in 7 minutes, but we'll go ahead and start to wrap up the podcast on that. Danny, thoughts on the last match, on the collision as a whole, man? Give it to me.
I mean, I think we had our thrills. I think we definitely the standouts ones were Inner Geekdom, and of course this one. Of course, it came down to the last 5-point question, so I really can't be too disappointed. But good for the Shire Wolves, finally, Clark Wolf, and Nat, and his heart will not be broken this time.
I think it. I don't mean this in a bad way, but it went mostly pretty by the books. You know, it was
very predictable. I felt.
Right. I expected the Inner Geekdom match and the team match to be like the big clutch matches in there. I expected the match bowl to be really entertaining.
I felt we called the winners already.
Yeah. Other than Smets and Kalinowski, and Smets beat in his own match on that one, which it's heartbreaking because they both wanted it so bad that
I think it just came down to experience versus being a first timer.
Right. And
And
it's
if Smets could slow down just a little bit longer,
I know, man. I've been saying it.
he's going to get that belt. I think by the end of this year, he's going to get that belt.
Oh, I believe it. I believe that Smets will be champion by the end of the year. And honestly, I'd rather him win it at Spectacular than him just win out on Collision. But
yeah,
you know what? He is far from done on the league.
Over.
He's got a whole bunch of good shit to still give us still. Yeah, Smets is amazing. Mike knows that. He respects the hell out of him on that. That match was close. Smets beat Smets on that. That was supposed to be overtime, and I think that he would have clutched it on overtime 100%.
Oh, Yama, that was a good one, too.
Yama was actually was pretty good, actually. I expected Yama to kind of just sweep on the first round.
I thought it was going to be a PK, pretty much gone. I thought it was going to be not much of a competition, especially that first round.
It was closer than I thought it was going to be. At first, I thought it was going to be a little bit more rough, but no, I mean,
She surprised me. She's surprising. Because I think she's not really in the spotlight too much, Liz. So, like, after the JT thing, like, I kind of forgot about that she was, like, in contention, too.
Right.
So when she pressed because of a JT, like, I was like, oh, man, I was disappointed because I really wanted JT to come back again, but.
Yeah. I definitely would have preferred to see JTE versus Paul, but Liz versus Paul was not a disappointment at all. Paul clutching out 4-0, going on to face Dan Murrell whenever they have their match.
I guess you can talk about the manageable. I don't really care.
Oh yeah, manageable with all that. Yeah, I won't spoil it for you. Don't worry. It was entertaining. It was good, and it was a lot closer than we thought it was going to be. But we came out with a positive. Well, I'll put it this way. It's going to be an interesting month for the person who won. If you've been watching, you know what I'm talking about. Danny wasn't here for that part, so I'm not going to spoil it for him. But it's going to be an interesting month. I'll put it that way. It's going to be interesting no matter who won. But it's going to be fun to see how they all go.
Mm-hmm.
But Danny, while I got you here, I guess give me your plugs, my friend. Where can they catch you at?
You can find me on Twitter at DKPKP. Also on the Facebook pages, you can find me there. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have much going on lately. So just keep like, subscribe, comment. Thank you to all the new listeners that we've been getting the past month. And let's go get those. Let's keep getting the subscribers up. So I'm excited. So I can't wait for the next matches that's coming up for the future.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Danny, I think you crushed it on that one. I'm not passed out on my keyboard, which is nice. I've had a good amount of drinks at this point. Here, I'll go ahead and show and put it. Those are all right. So I only did 5 cans. That's a lot for me. I don't drink too much anymore, so I'm pretty well off. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap out. It's not about me being hammered. This is just the fun play along with it. You can catch me at Twitter at CAMACH Octopus. You can also find me on pretty much any fan group worth following on Facebook. You can find, Smets on the Trivia Dungeon. Of course, Action Army, Action Industries, all those good stuff. You can catch Ben Bateman at Ben Bateman Media and Drew Guy at Andrew Guy at Twitter, Instagram, all those good things and stuff like that. Follow, like this, guys. I've just put in, almost 5 hours worth of podcast for everybody. Please put in the likes, the comments, the subscribe. That matters, every little bit of us. We have a couple fans out there who reached out and said they really enjoyed our content and stuff like that. And good, that makes all the difference in the world. It makes being able to stream for 4 hours straight while reacting to Collision. It makes all the difference, and I can say from Danny, you can speak with that as well, that it makes it worth streaming, man. It really does.
Thank you to Andrew, who's always there commenting on the comments. I know Garth always shouts out on the Facebook pages, but definitely put all your thoughts down below here and tell us what you think. Is it everything you expected it to be? How do you feel? We'd like to hear it, and I'll definitely respond to your comments in the chat. So.
Absolutely. We are never in shortage of supplying comments and replies and all that stuff. What are your thoughts on the whole Collision? What are your thoughts on me being on the Collision podcast for 4 hours straight? Good Lord, I am tired. But yeah, give us all your thoughts. Give us all your things. If there's any upsets, what are you looking forward to next? Is Paul going to be the next champion? Are Shirewolves going to retain the titles after they beat the team champion Schmoedown winners? Way up. There's a lot of great things to sit here and talk about. Start in the comments below, guys.
And don't forget the live show is coming up. So so we're going to find out pretty soon who it's going to be.
We're going to get news sooner rather than later. Other than that, I'm doing it 6 months early, guys. Whenever those Schmoedown awards come around, whenever it's time for remembering who's the podcast putting in time, call to action podcast, guys. Vote us in. I know it's 6 months ahead of time. We haven't even been nominated yet. I really hope we do get nominated. But nominate us, vote us, guys. We're working hard for you. We love you. We love everybody. Comment below what you guys think. Again, Dylan Camacho, finally signing off
for the Call to Asian podcast.
The Call to Asian podcast, we finally made it happen. We've taken over. James is out. All of the other people out. It is nothing. Me, Danny, Alex, Matt, all of us.
And maybe Paul, Dark Shadow.
Baby Paul's allowed on here. Paul Denuzio is allowed on here. Honorary Asian. Danielle Joyce. God, shout out to Danielle, who was also awesome being here throughout the match as well. Great, guys. All right. Well, I won't hold you any longer. You've been here for long enough. You've been watching this whole thing start to finish. Good Lord. We have spent so much time together. I am signing off then. All right, guys. Have a good one. I salute you. Like, subscribe, comment below. Have a great night. Fantastic Collision. Have a good night.
Bye.